I'll explain that title in a minute. Hello, hello. Yeah, I got to use the Rufus book tonight because, things have got to be said. Things have to be expressed. And that's what we do here in the Black Manosphere. Oh. So, hello, y'all. This is Kev, and this is a channel called Black Men Being Brutally Honest. And that is a very literal statement, brutal honesty, because the reason why I chose to go with a title that would imply, or a name that would imply that there's honesty involved, is one simple reason: Black people do not like the truth. So, what could be worse than the truth? What could be more intense than the truth? I would have to say brutal truth or brutal honesty. Brutal honesty is a policy that I go by because I was someone at one point in my life who tried to be more political and tried to spare feelings. And I believe I do that still today to a certain extent, which is something that I must work on, that because I'm starting to see it as a character flaw, trying to preserve someone's feels because I may be a little bit too harsh with the way I tell the truth to these people. And some people don't appreciate that kind of truth coming from somebody, even though that we are a people that say that we don't like liars, we don't like people who mislead us, we don't like gaslighting, and just and one thing that I'm gonna simply say to that is some of y'all is out here fucking lying. That's just what it is. So, and I knew it would be a trigger point because when people hear the name, they kind of scoff at it like, black men can be brutally honest with everybody but themselves. Ooh. You know? And my response to that is like, my work is done here. I know we don't like the truth, especially Negroes, niggas, melanated, as they used to call us in the back of the days of Jim Crow, colored, all that stuff. It's gotten to a unique point in history with me to where brutal honesty is now necessary in order for me to continue. And that's going to be with any of you guys from here on out. And brutal honesty for me is not something that I have to be a total dick about. Because I like, say for instance, that you're a great person and you have accomplished many things in your life, and you have done everything that you said you're gonna do. Then my version of brutal honesty for that is, yeah, you're a motherfucking efficient ass person. Shit, yeah, I gotta give you props, bro. But if you are a horrible parent with messed up kids, I'm gonna say you're a horrible parent with messed up kids. What you want me to do? Lie to you? You want me to reward you with kindness when you fuck up? You know, my mother. Oh yeah, yeah. Talk about my mama. She was the one that would really influence me to shoot straight from the hip and not spare anyone's feelings because if a person truly cares about you, they will tell the truth. So if a person truly cares about you or truly cares about something and they're brutally honest, if they care about you over the truth, what do you think they feel about you if they're brutally honest with you? Shoot. But just wanted to stick that tidbit in your ear. Also, I have an announcement to make for all of the people who are moderators in my chat. You are it. Whether you're here or not, whether you listen to the replay, you are it for the foreseeable future. I have about 35 to 40 moderators, and sometimes the number of live viewers don't even hit that 35 or 40. So it's like as right now I consider myself having too many moderators. and some of the moderators are on the anti-black manosphere side at this point. So depends on how I feel about that shit. I'm not someone that's so petty to the point where I'll take someone's wrench. I mean, I don't want to do that. Once I give something, I give it. I'm not in the business of trying to power stroke and take things away from people because I might slightly disagree with a point of view. But if you're in enclaves, look up the word enclave. Enclave, enclave. And if you're in groups in spaces where you're talking real shitty about us, then what the fuck do I need you over here for? I mean, for real. I mean, go be with those guys. I don't mind the viewership. I don't mind the additions to the algorithm that I'm trying to create on this channel because I'm trying to get my own algorithm. And it just, with my lack of consistency as of late, I blame myself for that. I take full accountability for it. In fact, this is the first weekend in like months where I have gone on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So believe me, when it comes to the size of my audience, that's my fault. I am a believer in I am not entitled to anything. I have to earn you guys. And now I have to earn you guys again. Some of my day ones, some of the people who were here in the beginning of me doing lives, some of you are still here. And you guys are the MVP. I appreciate you for it. But like I said, I want more interaction because you guys deserve it. And how I get that interaction is if I'm a lot more consistent, meaning that I'm not only doing lives, I go back to doing the edited videos and I continue to do the shorts. My shorts have been doing pretty good. I've gained about 100 subs from doing shorts. I am 3 subs away from going over, 3,400. Yeah, but my short-term goal, and it can be a short-term goal, if I find some way into the slipstream of the algorithm, my short-term goal is 10,000 subs. When I get 10,000 subs, then I'll start memberships. I don't think that I should be asking anybody to be a member right now because I mean, because that's too much for me to ask at this point. It just I have to prove myself to you guys. I have to prove that I have to prove that I will go on a consistent basis. Now, this not might not be a big show. It might not be an eventful show because I was looking at my YouTube feed. I got hella competition. These people all spread out. But I want to get to the point where I want to be the first choice. I don't give a damn if somebody like Red Supreme is on. Like, I want those people watching me instead. Even Faulkner. Yeah, I'm cool with Faulkner. But I'd rather have those people watching me. Cool with BGS, but I'd rather have those people watching me. And with everything that I said, that's just how it is. We are a space, but we have established that we're kind of dog eat dog. And it's up to me to amass a big enough audience because my short-term goal by besides the 10K subs is I want to completely destroy the anti-black manosphere. Those guys are really starting to piss me the fuck off because they're against black male unity. I'm for black male unity. They're against it. They may say they're for it, but they're full of shit. They're bullshitting. And as I said in my little community post, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. And I am a world class bullshitter. Yeah, I mean, shit. The evidence of that lack of consistency. So, like for my day ones, for the people that's here, and I've said this before, I said this again. I promise that things are gonna get better. But that can't happen without you guys' support. That can't happen. That can't happen without you guys' support. And I mean the guys' support who watch the replays, who are here with me live Saturday, Sunday, and Monday nights. None of that can happen. I will give a big commendation to the Black Manosphere as a space because look, look. It's like Vince McMahon in the WWE. Very successful conglomerate worldwide. And how they got that way was they never mentioned the competition. They went by a motto: help yourself, not hurt the other guy. So so the reason, like, and I get it. Repetitious conversations, like that's not the way to do it because variety is the spice of life. But at the same time, who am I to police conversations? I'm not trying to police the anti-black manosphere conversations, but every time I show up to push back and disagree in those chats, hell, I get the worst treatment in America because, like I said before, no, I don't get the worst treatment in America. That's an exaggeration. But like I said before, and I'll say it again, and I'll continue to say it until it changes. Black people do not like the truth. So, all right. Before I tell you this little story, then I got get on with this little anti-black manosphere bullshit. I'm gonna give some shout outs. Yeah. First man here, Dane One. What is going on? Dane One. Name kind of sounds like Day One, but he's not a Day One, but he's tuned in every time I'm on the air. So, good guy. Judge Dre, what's going on? Hybrid catastrophic impact X83rd power. Long live my brother. Said that mean Kev with Marlon Wayans acting tough to symbolize the anti-black manosphere. Then the image of the scared Marlon Wayans represents them when they log off was too funny. That was the intention. Just like I made that, just like I made that meme with Will Smith, the one that was talking about when white people speak and then when black men speak. That shit's true. That shit's true. I ain't saying it just to ruffle feathers. I'm saying that shit because it is absolutely 100% true. Period. Honesty is the best policy. Exactly. American Negro, what is going on? Now that's a guy that deserves to grow. Hybrid catastrophic impact X83rd power say anything anti-black manosphere is counterproductive to the solutions we are implementing into space. But let them tell it there are no solutions being spewed in space at all. They're saying shit like we're trying to save Keisha. Even though on this channel, I pretty much say, fuck them bitches. Let them suffer. And I think that that's what the real problem is. But, anyway. Thanks for the compliment on my shorts. Yeah, you say you're gonna be a member, but hey, I gotta get to 10,000 first. I can't ask people to buy memberships if I'm not at a great enough number to do so. You know, MFing. I agree. These guys want to have the rewards of sex, respect, etc., but don't build and stand on nothing. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? BZ, what's the anti-black manosphere? The anti-black manosphere is the guys that I consider that have an absolute disdain and hatred for the black manosphere, and most of which are black. You probably have a few white ones, but most of the white ones, the white anti-manosphere, as some people call it, they're focused on the white channels. Like, and like I said, and like I will continue to say, I'm not trying to take anyone's freedom of speech away from them. I'm not saying they can't do it, but what I am saying is I can respond to it, the bullshit. Roguish the Billmonger, peace from the gig. I remember one of the first times Roguish the Billmonger showed up. We was doing that list of that we was doing that list. It was a list called like what black men should check their privilege on, and the list was so fucking stupid. and and Rogish, shortly after that, shortly after that, somebody else did the list. It was Dr. Tia Son Johnson and Green Gorilla. I remember listening to it, and they had a similar reaction. But just know this: we had did it first. APTV, what is up? Yeah, I mean that was one of the first times you showed up. It might have been actually the first time you showed up. I don't know. I got to go back in those days. That's when I was doing like mid evening shows. But yeah, yeah. But for those of you showing up, if you are a moderator in my chat, you are it. I got too many. I was like I say, it's got to be more traffic coming through here in order for me to make another moderator. But I'm not gonna be the guy to take your wrench away. So unless you really, 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 really piss me off, and you're really, really, really on the anti-black manosphere bullshit, you know, not giving it a chance, being mad at guys for claiming the space. Say for example, Man of Tomorrow. Man of Tomorrow said the Black Manosphere Show of the Week was bullshit. I was like, look, guy, and I've tried to, and I push for the Black Manosphere Show of the Week to be a positive thing because, like, we get all these complaints, like, all y'all do is talk about women, all y'all do that, like that. I hear that shit every 5 minutes on somebody's show. All them niggas do is talk about women. Let me tell you something. I got people so mad at me from creating that Facebook group 6 years ago, and I've said a variety of things. There are still women that will sit there and simps too that will sit there and say, all you do is talk about women 24/7, 365 days a year. I was like, well, dude, I do other things. I eat, I sleep, I take a shit, I watch TV, and my middle aged self, I still play video games on my PlayStation. Anything else? I raise my kid. I tend to my wife. I have responsibilities such as bills and shit. I ain't got time to focus on you stupid hoes all day. Our future MD1. Tell them ninjas to go back to Derek Jackson. Derek Jackson be fucking them hoes, man. Shit. he DJ B side 1965. What is up, man? That's some selective hearing. Yeah, that's some selective hearing. A very, very selective hearing. I'm the kind of guy that will talk about anyone. I don't try to too much focus on the negative, messy aspect of it, but I can. I very well can. I mean, shit. If I talk about people and you're cherry picking the women, then me and you can't have a serious conversation. I'm gonna take us down something called a rabbit hole, and you ain't gonna like it. You might as well get prepared. Seriously. So since I named the broadcast this, let me put. I made a little banner earlier, and let me put what I really think of that title. So read that. Do y'all really think I believe that the anti-black manosphere is winning? Do you really fucking think that I believe that the black anti-black manosphere, everybody who hates the black manosphere, is actually winning? Let me put it to you like this. Okay, if you riding my dick and I'm not riding, which that's some sus shit to say, but I'm not the one doing the dick riding. I'm heterosexual, so I'm just using this as an analogy. If my dick is being rode, who's winning? Who's winning? Who's winning? if I occupy if I occupy your brain rent free, but I ain't studying your stupid ass. I don't care about your stupid ass. I don't be thinking about your stupid ass. Who's winning? Who's winning? And since I'm saying this, I'm kind of arguing with myself. So, but the thing is, it's like in certain ways, the toxic, ratchet, um, feminist, nigga mentality, which I have a problem with all those mentalities. Um, those mentalities seem to have a stranglehold, and it's something that I don't like. Like let me put you like this: if you were being insulted by someone, would you sit there and take it? I mean, I know what some of you are gonna say. Oh man, I don't care about nobody. I don't know, man. I don't let it get to me, man. I don't let it get to me. All right. A lot of those people that say that shit are in the anti-black manosphere, right? So I can't roll with the hypocrisy of that. I can't do it. Let me tell you guys a story that I had. I had a conversation with someone online about 6 years ago, and I will never forget it. I forgot all the points I brought up, but I will never forget how the conversation ended up. It was one of these simps that claimed to be like some type of author or some shit like that. Although I ain't never heard of a book that motherfucker ever wrote. Maybe he got some little small things, small joints on Amazon or some shit like that. He asked me, remember he's a simp. He asked me, what do you propose we can do to improve and maybe save the community? And I dropped some really good suggestions. I said that first and foremost, get a uniform standard for raising our children. That was one of them. If you have a child and you really love and care about that kid, you'll care about where they end up in the next 3 years, 5 years, 15 years, 20 years, setting up the mentality for them to be able to handle themselves when they go out into what's going to be an even more fucked up world than we're in right now. I would say number two, make sure that people are educated properly and not programmed and not going in a direction that the greater the so-called what y'all call the greater society wants them to go, because the interests of black people is not something this greater society has in mind. As long as they can get y'all to buck dance and sell out, you might do something. Number three, support every black business you can find. These guys can't make money and can't offer you good prices if you're not supporting them. Every other group can move in your neighborhood, set up shop, and you'll go frequent them. And it was a multitude of things I said. I said, make sure that there are efforts. There are efforts. If you want clean communities and neighborhoods, you can't just sit there and expect somebody to come in and do it for you. You have to make the effort yourself. Keep your house clean at least. Keep your yard looking good. Keep these neighborhoods nice. And if things start to erode and fall apart, get your city councilman on it. If your city councilman won't do it, vote that bastard out and put somebody who will. I made a multitude of suggestions, none of which had anything to do with Keisha acting right. None of it. You know what this? I'm about to curse. Like, I curse a lot anyway. You know what this dumb son of a bitch said to me? Man, that's all well and good, man. Those are all some good suggestions. But man, y'all gotta stop talking about these women. So, I mean, I paused, but a pause doesn't do much good, if you're typing comments. And I was like, I told him that's all you care about. That's all you niggas care about. Somebody saying something about a goddamn woman. Tell them bitches to act better. Shit, it ain't my responsibility. Tell them if that's what they want. If they want people to stop talking about them, stop doing shit that's conversation worthy. Shit. My whole point for creating that group in the first place is so black men can network and get together, share ideas, share their experiences, push back against the propaganda that is plaguing black men. Because see, a lot of those anti-black manosphere understand that they are almost powerless in doing such. The easiest thing to do is to believe that some of these content creators are soft targets. So let's fuck with them. I am tired of black male spaces having the onus of saving the community because no one wants to listen to the goddamn truth. Like that shit blew my mind. You can come up with real fucking solutions all day. All these motherfuckers care about is validation and approval from a bunch of bitches that don't care about them. This is supposed to be a black man empowerment space. Y'all don't believe that shit for real. Because you would act on it. If you believe that shit, you would act on it. Y'all let women in the space. No, them bitches came on their own. And excuse me, all of them ain't bitches. You know what I'm saying? But they came on their own. You know why? Because see, YouTube as a platform is anybody can use YouTube as long as they follow the community standards. And what do you niggas say every time black men do get together and try to make an all black space, all black male space? What's the first thing motherfuckers say? Oh man, y'all just want a sausage fest. We'll try to sit up there, champion the idea of it being an all black male space, get mad because some popular YouTuber comes in and decides to talk to a few guys that just happen to be female, talk all that jibber jabber about it being a black male empowerment space, and then attempt to depower black males. Black men, because we have to separate males from men from boys. And then roll with the hateful females after saying all that jibber jabber about them wanting a black male empowerment space. That is not most of y'all goal. And I'm tired of some of y'all saying it. Use your freedom of speech to say it all you want, but you're full of it. Y'all niggas just want to roast black men. Because guess what? In Western society, in Western culture, that is one of the easiest, most trendiest things to do. Find a black man to disrespect. You don't want to raise the boys. You don't want them to read past the third grade level. My daughter is in second grade. She took a standardized test. She can read on a third grade level now, which means that an 8-year-old little girl can read on the third grade level, a level most grown-ass black dudes who were raised in less than savory circumstances can do. That is a goddamn shame. No, not a shame for my little girl. She's smart. She's smart. She's sharp. She's sharp as a tack. Very playful. She's a child. Be jumping all on my head. Daddy, oh God, Daddy, come on, yay! But it's a damn shame that a lot of young black males that are 16, 17, and 18 can't read as good as my little girl. Oh, some of y'all think, oh, y'all ain't trying to empower black males. Y'all ain't trying to help them. What are you doing? What are you actually doing? Shoot, I remember uh like I watched a snippet. I don't watch Prophet of Thought series too much. I'm not a fan of debating. I admit I have to improve my debating skills because sometimes I can get a little flustered, and that's not a good look in front of people. Because people are shitty, and I'm just not a person that takes disrespect. I remember I was about to watch a debate between Green Gorilla and MOT. MOT backed out. Yeah, because there was this question, like they was about to debate, is like what good, like what has the what has the PhDs offered that can actually help? And Green Gorilla, shout out to him, said that, look, man, look, not only am I on YouTube, I put boots to the ground, and he started talking about all these community efforts, and MOT was extremely dismissive of it and decided to back out of the debate. And I was like, that shit right there is crazy. If you really wanted to prove that that man didn't do anything any good, you should have stayed there and you should have damn just hit him with facts. But see, that's the problem with niggas that don't like the truth. And I'm not talking about just talking about MOT. That's the problem with niggas that don't like the truth. You run and then you go to the first echo chamber you can find. Shoot, this man started saying all kinds of things he's done to help young black men, and it still wasn't accepted. So what do the anti-black manosphere want? What do these niggas want? I think they want the same thing the divestors and all of the bitter sisterhood want. They want black men to shut up. Kingfish. Niggas want to be kingfish. HNIC. And then make fun of the guys that don't want things to be that way. Hey, you know what, guys? We could we could kind of try to be a little positive and show a little unity. We could, but we don't. Because y'all let a bitch call it a circle jerk and then you just fall the fuck apart. Oh my god, we better not do it like this. She might call me gay. You know, some of you guys, whoo, they didn't want to be disrespectful on a Wi-Fi connection. Old niggas gotta go. The only thing is, I don't really have a problem with anyone saying old niggas gotta go. Just have the intestinal fortitude to be the one to kick the old nigga out. And please don't get your ass whooped in the process, because that will be incredibly embarrassing. Whatever old nigga you gotta go, old nigga you say you gotta go, or like Obsidian. Like they say about Obsidian, the able man with the cane. They say all that nigga all the time, but he gotta go. I mean, damn. Well, my thing is this: why don't y'all go tell these dudes' audiences not to watch them and see how that goes? I mean, shit. I want a ringside seat with popcorn for that shit. You telling grown ass people what to do? Shoot. And I've constantly said this. Hey, I'll help anybody. I'll try to help anyone to the best of my abilities, but I give you guys credit. I believe that um I believe that you have it already figured out by the time you get here. I don't think you're dumb until you prove you're dumb. So what's up? Would you expect your disrespect to be answered? And you're not gonna shrivel up in the ball like in the goddamn corner, right? Just like what Sheep Stay Sleep did a few a couple years back. I said the Black Manosphere. I said shitting on the Black Manosphere is trendy. It's a bad trend, and it's extremely gynocratic. That motherfucker got mad as fuck. That motherfucker started sweating Crisco and flames. So he disrespected me. I made a video about him and left it at that. I ain't finna sit up here and beef with you. I'm not finna sit up here and talk about you for 2-3 years, because that's how long this anti-black manosphere has been going. 2-3 fucking years. And the black manosphere is sitting over here like Vince McMahon. I'd rather help myself, not hurt the other guy, like y'all been trying to do us. And when he said that, their competition at the time was WCW, World Championship Wrestling. Shortly after he said that, World Championship Wrestling folded, and WWE and Vince McMahon bought the company. So all I'm saying is this: don't make us buy the company. And I've used that as an analogy. Shit. I'm gonna tell you about when I first came to this space. In fact, I even go this far. When I first came to YouTube, let me see, the first space I found was the Negro Manosphere. That was O'Shea's thing. I was even contacted by a member of the Negro, Tony Maceo. He used to he had posted a couple things on my Facebook fan page, which ain't got nothing but 100 people, so I can't really call it a fan page. It's kind of just a Facebook page. But he like back in 2018, had a couple online conversations with Tony Maceo. But the Negro Manosphere was like one of the first spaces I found. And I was one of these guys that I guess like many of these people, they said they came for help. Like y'all say, oh, y'all ain't trying to help these guys. Help? I mean, okay, whatever. But I was one of those guys. Like it was O'Shea and Alan Roger Curry. They were talking. And I was like, O'Shea, goddamn, man, shit, you got a good thing going, man. Shit, how can I be more like, get my shit going? What, you got a pointer? And then I had to run in with somebody in the chat. So, I ain't gonna go through that story again. I made a video about that. And to this day, that guy made a threat, and I'm still daring him to do it. Still daring him. You see, the thing is though, y'all look at the guys you don't like. Y'all look at the guys you don't like and call it the Black Manosphere. Nigga, it's too many people in this motherfucker to define it that way. But anyway, there were four main panels. There was a big four when I first came here, as far as panels, as far as people who used to run lives in panels. And those four were O'Shea, Obsidian, BGS, and Nyla. Those were the main four. O'Shea had the Sunday Rumble. BGS had the Saturday Night Coliseum. Obsidian went on Monday through Friday morning, probably sometimes Saturday as well. And Nyla used to go on in the afternoons and sometimes after the Rumble. And a lot of the content creators who are now anti-Black Manosphere used to be in those spaces. Guys like C Boogie, guys like Super Sly 75. Those guys like AM1. I remember all them guys from back in 2018. So it made me draw the conclusion, the reason why many of those guys are acting like they are today is because they did not expect a boom of other guys to come in. If those guys are going to keep saying that, throwing all this shade over here, doing all this little hate and all this little pocket watching, getting all mad and shit because we're getting super chats with shit. I think that I might actually be able to hit the threshold after 3 months. And let me tell you, the YouTube threshold to cash out is $100. It took me, I blame the lack of consistency on that as well. But if I were truly here to grift, a Black Manosphere content creator such as myself, if I was truly here to grift and to lie to you to get your money, let me see, not even truly here. If you accuse me of such, please show me the evidence where I'm raking in all this cash and I'm emptying y'all pockets and such, just to sell you guys out. The fuck out of here. I don't see anybody making that much money like that except the lead attorney. Let me see who else. Dennis Sperling, and I'm not pocket watching these people. I'm just stating facts. It is what it is. Uh, Kevin Samuels before his death, and the Crimson Cure. Go over to their channels and call them grifters, even though I don't agree that they are. What the fuck y'all coming to channels such as mine and saying I'm grifting? Channels such as the Roger Report. We don't make that money like that to just up there and quit our entire lives and shit just to come here and convince you guys to stay mad and pissed off at the world and selling misery and rage. A motherfucker, when they're mad on their own. If you're mad and you're a black man in America, I believe you have reason to be mad. Yeah, it's justifiably so. You have a reason to be upset when you're a black man in this stupid ass society at this point, because you got too many stupid ass niggas against you, along with all these other groups trying to steal the shine from black folks with the oppression Olympics. So black men had to learn to persevere. No, I do not believe every content creator is in their mom's fucking basement. In fact, I thought about naming the man cave at my house my mom's basement, just so I can say I'm coming from my mom's basement. And see, ignorant ass niggas would not know that's a tribute to my mother, which passed away almost 2 years ago. They wouldn't even get that. Oh, them old niggas that cried about getting pussy in there. Everything is about getting pussy to you guys. Every fucking thing is about getting pussy. Yeah, it's good. Sex is good. Being a heterosexual is awesome. Trust me. It is awesome. Shit. If you're heterosexual, you should be proud of that shit. Jesus. Have some heterosexual pride. And the point of me saying it is that this, man, look, ever since as long as I can remember, dudes have always been talking about women. Dudes have always been talking about their relationship problems with each other, always trying to get pointers and advice from other men. It's called a fucking barbershop. It's called college campuses. Shit. I was talking about titties on a broadcast the other day. I know I said that last night, but hey, I gotta say it again. I was talking about titties. So y'all gonna get mad because I'm talking about women because I was talking about titties? The fuck? Shit, boobies is good. Shit. Man, rumsky, Y'all gonna get mad? See, here's the thing. Y'all think niggas too dumb. Let me type it out so I can give you a little clarity on what I'm talking about. Let me say there's a word that I've been wanting to share with y'all. It's like y'all like all y'all do is talk about women. Y'all can't focus and shit like that. I was like, what the fuck? You did? Let me see. Did y'all girlfriends and wives? Did they read about the Black Manosphere on Lipstick Alley and then they got mad with you because you mentioned it? You better not be doing that. Oh, honey, I'm sorry, honey. Don't be mad with me. I don't hate women. You better go up there and tell those guys. Well, let me use this word right here. And the word is multitasking. Multitasking. See? Hey, I could be doing something else besides this broadcast right now. You know what I could be doing? I could be asleep. Shit. I could be doing other things. I could be playing the video game. Shit. On my job, I schedule myself. I could have scheduled myself for some hours. Shit. Hell, I could do that. I could schedule myself after I get off the fucking air. I could be doing other things besides this. And I understand this. But don't act like this is our entire lives. Like motherfuckers going out there saying, like, let me look for a Keisha to save. God damn it. Shit. Your mother had multiple kids by different men. Let me turn around. Let me bring her in and shit. Let me get a second and a third job just so I can take care of them little motherfuckers. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all making too much of it. But I guess some of y'all need content. Hell, I know that you guys make some good content. Y'all keep talking all that bullshit. Multitasking. Motherfuckers don't. This is how you are successful in life. I mean, even on like a single job, that's something you have to do is multitask. Multitask. You don't believe you can multitask? You don't believe that you can focus on having a successful life and having a conversation at the same time? That means you are a slow, dumb motherfucker. And yeah, that's some brutal honesty for your ass. If you can't concentrate on what makes you successful and have a conversation every now and again, you're a weak motherfucker. Or you're implying that others are weak. And me personally, I don't like weakness. I like strength. And let me talk about the two elephants in the room real quick. The ones that y'all seem to be mad at the most. BGS and Edward Anderson. Jesus Christ. I mean, I understand the reservations with anyone, and I'm not trying to protect these guys. These guys can defend themselves or whatever. But god damn, every day I step on a YouTube channel, it's some shit about them. What did they do that was that fucking bad? All Edward does is he sits in his car and he just talks to people. Like, so the fuck what? So what? Like, damn, it's like shit. Y'all talking about don't worry about these women and you need to worry about yourself. Some of you need to take your own goddamn advice. Some of you do. What the hell can these guys do to harm you? Oh man, and I know what it is. I know what it is. Because see, I said this before too. Most of y'all look at life through the lens of a bitch. Most black men are simps. Yes, they are. You best believe that shit. I know what it is. Let me put it to you like this. Negative publicity is still publicity. I called a simp out one time. You're just upset because these females are giving me attention and not you. You ever had that group of friends? The second a girl shows one of the guys attention, then the other guy then the other guy in the group gets so envious that he has to say and do stupid shit with an exclamation point just to try to get the focus on himself any way he can. That's what this anti-black manosphere reminds me of. They remind me of the envious friend who does all this stupid shit and says all this stupid shit and starts being extremely extra just to get the focus on him. Blah, 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 these guys, blah, blah, please, just pay attention to me, please. It's me. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Niggas trying to find every white insult they can, starting with the word nigga. Niggas this, niggas that. I say you a nigga right along with us too. So anyway, let me look at these 46 comments that I ain't read yet. And please, if you're a moderator and anybody you don't like shows up that is a bombastic character on his YouTube channel, please do not use your wrench to time that person out. I would love for them to have the chance to express themselves. And what you can do as a moderator for this channel is step up to the challenge. Boo, whoop. All right, so where do I begin? APTV. I talk about everything and roast folks. I've had MGTOW guys flag my channel all the way down to KS, RIP 100, including Women Against the Manosphere. Shit, keep doing your thing, bro. Keep doing your thing. The anti-black manosphere can win a verbal smackdown plus the black manosphere elbow to the sternum. I don't know if that's anti-black. You're entitled to your opinion. But I'm not saying anti-black. I'm saying anti-black manosphere. Like I should call it what, another guy called it, black anti-manosphere. I mean, just for more clarity. But for right now, I put it in the title. Shit, Art New Stall. What's going on? One of the most collected people in the space talks about a multitude of things. But they won't use him as the example of what they're talking about. You know why? Because they'll lose that argument. They will lose hard. And hell, if somebody tried to say that about Art, shit, and if I ever catch that broadcast, shit, I'll jump on the panel and help brother out. Shit, Art New Stall is way more collected than me. But what's going on, bro? BZ. Since the 60s, they've been actively sabotaging the black community. Yeah. But see, here's the thing about the black community. We have to be proactive in trying to stop all that shit. Like, I don't appreciate it when, we had people that let people come in and destroy the fabric and the foundation of who we were and who we still may become. Black people really don't know how powerful we are in general. And we give that power up every day to irrational nonsense. In order to hold black women accountable, we have to have the conversation. Nothing will change. Nothing will change is black women aren't held accountable. You know what though? We spent so long not holding black women accountable to the point where it might have done irreparable damage. And if you try to do it today, they'll call it SBE, shame, blame, and explain, which I think is probably more of a troll narrative. I mean, I get it, don't like, why would you save someone or why would you try to save someone who is a horrible piece of shit that raises bad children, that goes out here and does all kinds of unsavory things, does things that is uh in not in the best interest of the so-called quote unquote black community? Why would you want to save a person like that? What needs to happen is that you need to ostracize a person like that. Leave them, like hang them out to dry. Period. You know if you are championing a cause like holding black women accountable, hold them accountable so that the ones that are coming up in this world can be better people. The reason why I can say something like that is because here we go. I have a daughter. I don't want my daughter acting like these ratchet bitches out here. I don't. I'll point. I'll point. I'll point out Keisha to my daughter and say, "You see that bitch right there? Don't be like her." And everybody with a daughter should have some level of concern. See, I have to probably monitor things a little bit extra hard because there are so many things telling our children, to be horrible fucking ways. And a lot of these parents don't pay no fucking attention to the type of material that their children are consuming. When they grow up to behave, I mean, when they grow up, they're gonna behave just like us. They're gonna behave on what they've been exposed to their entire lives, unless you've made a conscious effort to make them better. And that's exactly what I'm doing with my child. I am putting up a conscious effort to make her better. I can SBE my daughter. If she were to do something that would earn that. So if people think that I'm not supposed to do that shit, fuck you. Period. Fuck you very much. Y'all lost y'all goddamn minds. I don't want Keisha around my fucking kid. I'm happy that she isn't like I'm for real. I'm kind of happy she's not exposed to a lot of our female relatives on both sides on a regular basis. Shit, I done heard some real out the way shit come out of the mouths of women in my family when I was growing up. Shit, I ain't like these other hoes out here. I don't hate black men. My father was a good man. Okay, I can believe that, but you can't sit up here and make me believe that every other black man ain't no good father. You stupid bitch. I mean, shit. But I also can acknowledge the truth. But see, the thing is, when you acknowledge that, it'll put you more at ease with how they are in the first place. See, I grew up with women calling themselves feminists, and I thought it was just as stupid at 8 years old as I think at me being 40 plus right now. And I don't know how I even got that kind of awareness when I was a kid. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. Maybe it was like more like 11 and 12, but that's still pretty young to believe that feminism is bullshit. I mean, shit, like but according to some of y'all, everybody else. But that the thing is why I bring up the anti-black manosphere. All these guys always goddamn just, oh my god, these guys, they're not trying to help black men. I mean, look, if you need help, if Kev, I need some help with something, look, I'll like I said, I'll do it to the best of my abilities. But y'all guys are grown ups. You're not stupid. You're not you they have this approach like, okay, every black man comes in here empty, they need to be filled, they need help. I mean, I can and then when they tell you what they need help with, look, man, I was just in a bad relationship. You got motherfuckers talking about, man, I don't care about that shit. I don't care what no broad did to you. Sounding just like bitches. What other help are you talking about? What other help do you mean? Man, we supposed to network, man. The network. Convince a motherfucker you on some good shit. If you can't do that, it's not Edward Anderson's and BGS's fault. It's not Obsidian's fault. It's not who else in the space. It's not the Roger Report's fault. It's not Angry Man's fault. It's not APTV's fault. It's not Rogish the Billmonger's fault that you're unappealing in your mission. And let me tell you something else. Y'all tired of these relationship conversations? And I said this before. The relationship conversation, from what I can see on social media, is the most popular. And please stop pretending like it isn't. It's the most popular. Now, you got people like, I would say Ty City, he does crypto streams. People always want to know how to make more money. Shit, myself included. And yes, Ty City, unless he said otherwise in the past, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, Ty City has claimed the Black Manosphere. So all y'all saying all these dudes in Black Manosphere ain't nothing but some bitches and all that shit. Hey, hey, you got to consider who's actually in the space instead of the guys that you say you don't like. I ain't got really nothing against all of y'all, for real. I ain't got nothing against y'all guys. I am. I want to champion black male solidarity. I want to champion black men unity. But when you got little fuck niggas pushing back against it, yeah, I'm gonna have to step on your neck a little bit to varying degrees. I got to, man. It is my duty. I am so sick of the bullshit. And if you don't and if you hate the fact that I said that, and if you don't want that, you don't have to be on this fucking channel. One thing I've learned is if I don't like a content creator, I just don't fucking watch them. You know, I'm not gonna spend all my time letting them occupy space in my brain. I sure wish they stopped. Good luck with that. Now, as far as Manosphere defense, I've only seen 4 content creators, for real, that has done it. 4. One of the names is taboo to mention because of his past. And he's just an example of, he's an example of how a black man can make a mistake and can never be forgiven. Never. They never forgive us for making mistakes. I remember like one of my jobs back in '98, they wanted to promote me, but they was hanging on to some shit that I had done like months previous to that. And those people were white. Now, fast forward to today, it's black folks now. Yeah. But, it's some foul shit. And that content creator I'm talking about is General Tito. And I'm not championing General Tito. He's gone after Sister George quite a bit. And Sister George is a habitual line stepper. So it is that's how far that goes. But gotta call a spade a spade. He has defended the hell out of the Black Manosphere. But let's move on to another name. Charles Faulkner Jr. The Officer Faulkner, the good officer. Yeah, he's gone down in the trenches. For real, for real. I mean, some of y'all ain't seen some of the stuff I've seen. Some of y'all have seen more than what I've seen. Shout out to him. But he's currently on the air right now, so I see him as competition. Those people that I feel like that's watching him should be over here watching me. And there's nothing wrong with thinking that way. But, shout out to that brother. Hey, YouTube is big enough to go find another audience. Let's see. The third one, Obsidian, the able man with the cane. But Obsidian been on some like real just like I don't know what the fuck wrong with that dude. I don't know. Maybe that shit's coming along with him with age, or he has this philosophy that some certain things have to evolve and change, and he doesn't nearly talk like he did before because when like look guys, and like APTV has survived this, but Obsidian has lost a couple of major channels, and you just maybe, he's thinking about that. However you feel about that guy, but I would never say put it on the wood. Never ever say put it on the wood. Put something on the wood. If you don't get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit, you're asking dudes to put something on the wood. Talking about all my homies got good dick. How the fuck do you know? But he's defended the Black Manosphere, which makes it 2 more guys in the space. So my mistake, 5 guys. Another guy's keep it 100, Marcus Aurelius. He's newer, I would say. The 5th guy is Green Gorilla. Green Gorilla is probably, and I'm not saying this because he has a PhD. All I'm saying is this: it's really hard to win a debate with this guy. So those are like 5 content creators, and General Tito has really like he's kind of like disclaimed the space a little bit. Like he's saying that they like he's admitted like they're not really including me over there, and that's cool. So, but I've seen what I've seen, so that's what it is. So that is not everybody I'm talking about. For real, for real. There are some people who defend the space, but there are so many more numerous people that haven't. And everybody watching me right now, you have the 100% right to side with whatever point of view you want to side with. Cause see, my problem ain't really the audience, even though there's a lot of whiny little fuck niggas in the audience that hide behind fake profiles and say whatever the fuck they want to say, you know. Because I'm the first one to say, hey, you know what? If you think old niggas gotta go, have the nuts to kick us out. You do it yourself. Come on, come on. Just put up an effort and sit up there and tell me what I need to do. Tell me where I need to go. Because, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna send you there. But, that's just shit talking. That's just shit talking right there. So let me open up this panel. No, I don't. Let me put it up again. Let me put it up again since y'all don't believe that black men are smart enough to multitask. So let me put this up again. Let me find that. Yeah, okay, there it is. Boom. And let me drop this link. Whoever wants to come up, but I don't know. I pretty much said what I was gonna say. Soul Provider reacts. What is up? Connie Chong Black. Yeah, I've been on one lately. I'm just like, I don't know. Shit has been pissing me off. Maybe it's because I'm running out of weed or something. I don't know. Just I haven't really been smoking like I need to quit anyway. Like that's that shit. Yeah, if you've been hearing it lately, for all of you cannabis consumers out there, y'all need to be really careful who you're purchasing from. You make sure you trust that motherfucker because they're putting fentanyl in everything. And I have a feeling that somebody gonna put some fentanyl in some weed. So just be careful out there. I don't want you to die like they wanted Kevin Samuels to die. Like they glad to hear that he's dead. So I'm not gonna wish evil on you guys, but I'll beat your ass if you cross me. Old nigga so angry. Oh. Cartel, what's going on? You said it's been a minute. Rogan said, put it on the wood. Nah, fam. Like I said, on Tanya TKL stream, I said, if you stay here, you will receive lives in all the video. If you want truth, come to BMBBH. Thanks for the endorsement. I really appreciate that. But Tanya TKL is a lot bigger than me. And it's because she's on some on black man hate shit. That's a very like they say that we are misery merchants, that we try to build our channels on talking about black women. But man, let me tell you something, man. If you shit on brothers, you're gonna amass a much bigger following. For real, for real. You're gonna amass a much bigger following. If you want, and the reason why I say anti-black manosphere because it's the same bullshit ass people congregating in the same spot. Like Gabe A, that motherfucker. Talking about old niggas gotta go. Nigga, you about as old as everybody else is. He gonna ignore me though, so he better keep ignoring me too. Fuck nigga. Like shit. Like these dudes. I mean, and the reason why I say stuff like that because these dudes throw shots all the time. They throw shots all the time, and it's been mostly for the past 3 years. They throw shots all the time. I have one broadcast about it. It's not gonna equal to it. It's not gonna nearly equal to what they've been saying. Some people are gonna ask me, "Hey, Kev, why you care?" If I'm involved in a space, hey, I'm gonna goddamn defend it. If I'm a part of the space, I'm a goddamn defend it. I'm not gonna be part of something and you're gonna say it's full of sexual predators and shit because I'm gonna debunk that shit really fucking fast. You're not gonna say it's a space full of incels because I'm gonna debunk that shit fast too. And I'm not saying there are no incels present. Black woman haters, man, y'all jumped on that Willie D video. Several people did. I put it in my community tab, but I erased it because, like, even though he did say a lot of shit that I disagreed with, he said one key thing, and I said this last night. He said there's a lot of dudes that are angry with women that try to disguise themselves in these spaces. even though in that video he was mostly inaccurate, I can agree with that statement. You got a lot of hurt dudes out here that hide behind labels like MGTOW, Itmore, Manosphere, Black Manosphere. They hide behind it just so they express their hatred. And even this the what y'all call the most SBE guy can admit that there are a bunch of weirdos, male and female. Oh, but since I mentioned female, some of y'all gonna get very, very upset about that. Coffee Nino, what's going on? I don't give a fuck if y'all come for me. I say you dox me, you gonna find a broke ass nigga's profile. I say you dox me, but hey, you know what? The clock is ticking. I'm a crazy motherfucker. I mean, shit. The reason why I'm so calm and well, Connie Chong Black said, I've never seen you like this. The reason why, because I was so calm and collected, is because I'm trying to suppress myself. I used to be a fool, a utter fool, a quiet fool, but hey, a fool nonetheless. It was like somebody said this about me a long time ago. Kevin, with you, either the pendulum swings all the way one way or all the way to another. It's never balanced. I said this, and when I really started to think about it, let's call self-reflection something that incels don't do. When I started to really reflect, I was like, yeah, maybe I need to work on becoming a more balanced individual. I didn't go to a therapist to seek that balance either. And when y'all say black men need therapy, yeah, I'm not encouraging seeking help. I mean, I'm not discouraging seeking help from a professional. But when you hear a person say that, especially in spaces like these, they don't fucking mean it. They don't. They don't care about you getting therapy. The motherfuckers don't care. Man, shoot. Hey, look, y'all better be pressing like down there. And that's not an order. That's what I'm saying. Is like I'm suggesting that you make a choice, and the choice is press that like button. The algorithm loves likes. But I made this broad and say this. I'm sick of you niggas. I'm gonna start giving y'all some receipts. you know, and I'm just doing it for the fun of it. Maybe I feel like trolling y'all a little bit. Oh look, I gained 2 subs. I wonder who shared my video. Rogish, thank you for the Cash App. Thank you, man. Thank you. Really appreciate it. See what he said real quick. Rogish son for rocket. I guess he means I'm rocking it right now. That was like one of my younger nicknames. My younger nickname was K Rock. Figure out why my name was that. I would say it had something to do with me doing some push-ups. I'll say that much. So thanks, Rogish. Gave me a little moment of nostalgia. Shit, I got the tattoo on my right shoulder. It says K Rock, K-ROC. Yeah, K Rock. I ain't want to I should have came up here and called myself K Rock instead of putting my real name out there like that. I know how some of you weirdos are. Shit. I had to stop posting pictures of my kid on the internet. Cause if you piss a 40 or 50-year-old bitch off, they'll pull the picture of your kid and start making fun. I said, bitch, you are one step from me showing up to your door. I hope you have a husband. Cause I'm gonna send the police and sue your ass. I bet y'all thought I'll say I'm gonna smack that bitch. I'm gonna smack that bitch. Shit, sometimes I want to. I ain't gonna lie, man. Don't fuck with my family. Don't do that. Do not fuck with my family. I'm not gonna fuck with yours. I'm gonna focus on you. And believe me, yeah. So let me check out these. Come Roger Report Live. Long live my brother. Check him out Monday through Friday mornings. The best show on social media, Monday through Friday mornings. Long live my brother, fellow habitual line stepper. Yeah, we had this thing. Try Houston, what's going on? He said, I've gotten into arguments with Obsidian, but bowed out gracefully out of respect. Hybrid Catastrophe said the old niggas gonna give those haters that old man strength. Yeah, man, shit. Man, shit, dude. I'm still strong enough. I know that shit probably gonna run out in about 15, 20 years if I don't keep myself up. But you know, I still got some strength left in me. I have to. My daughter's still under 10. I gotta keep myself up. And you know, it's a daunting challenge, expect for someone who's a few years from 50. Oh, you man, you old man, goddamn. Yeah, I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. You know what I used to say to people who used to call me old? I said, are you upset because your homie got killed in a drive-by at age 15? You're resentful for me because I didn't get killed in a drive-by? Because I didn't put myself in stupid ass situations that would have gotten me killed? Yeah, that's right. Shut the fuck up. Cartel. Hey man, look. I'm gonna respond to this comment right here. Um, I have not been consistent. So a lot of people, you know, just if I had gone on every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday like I promised people, then people would have stuck around. Shit. Where's Indigenous TV, man? Where's Weather? God damn it. That's one that look, people come and people go, but you know, some people you don't want to lose. And that's one of them. Weather, aka Indigenous TV. Where is that guy? Shoot. Kev is right to be outraged. It's coming called constructive anger. I gotta look that up. Art Nostal, they're already putting it in. They just don't tell you. Okay. They assassinated Kevin. Conspiracy theory. But it probably could have. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. I did a show the other night called Disagreement Destroys Unity. Any show that I have done that made the subject black man unity has always is like it's gotten a yellow dollar sign for monetization. If you have a green dollar sign, you're good to go as far as ads. If you have a yellow dollar sign, limited ads. You got limited ads, which means that some people won't advertise on your channel. Plus, that's just an excuse for YouTube to get more of the take on the money than to give it to you. Every time I talk about Black Man Unity, I get a yellow dollar sign. And then when I try to request a review for it, that's something I got from Rom Wills. Like, if you get broadcasts with yellow dollar signs, request a review. Sometimes I get the green dollar sign back. But whenever I do a show about black men unifying or trying to get us on some kind of square, I keep that yellow dollar sign. That really should tell you something. And a lot of you niggas is playing into those hands. Ray Hummer, the Hummer Force. I got good news. Baki is coming back. Baki. Yeah, because we gonna see more of the Hummers, man. Shit. And for those of you who don't know Baki, that's an anime that comes on Netflix that is based off of manga in Japan. Manga is basically Japanese comic books. I like the Baki story. It's a constant struggle between a father and a son. But the father happens to be the strongest guy in the world. The son is striving to be the son says, look, I don't want to be the strongest. I just want to be a little bit stronger than my dad. And then I think with that logic, you will be the fucking strongest. But okay, really good shit, man. You know, I like things with stories too as well, and knockdown, drag out fights. So Hummer, we're both gonna get what we want this year. Let's see. Women are the biggest consumers of spending. They also have the most debt. Yeah, when them bitches are talking about black men are the least educated. Yes, but we're the most entrepreneurial. You can't sit up there and say least educated if we're still making more money than you. If we still have a better debt to income ratio, maybe not me in particular, but if black men overall still have a better debt to income ratio than black women, why does that even matter? Why the fuck does that even matter? But whatever. Cortez Smith, what is up? What is up? A slave hating a slave master isn't irrational. No, it's not. Did I suggest that? If I did, sure. I mean, explain it so I can explain. Kev is the William Wallace of this battlefield. Man, look, I don't want it to end like William Wallace. That motherfucker was betrayed and gutted in front of a crowd full of people. Shit. Yeah, but I see what you're talking about. Yeah. Build mongering is a front, a hopeful front, LOL. Troy Houston says a slut is a female equivalent of an incel. I don't know if that's true because a slut is overly sexual, giving away sex, while an incel does not get any sex and always second guesses as to why he's not getting sex and wants to point the finger everywhere else except for pointing the finger right back at him. But yeah, remember this: if you're pointing the finger at something, there's three more pointing back at you because your thumb is facing forward. The yeah, the whatever. But yeah, an incel can't have sex because it's hard to accomplish, and a slut. Oh, okay, shit. A slut has sex because it's easy. Yeah, yeah, it's like shit. All a woman has to do is go outside and just basically go outside. She had all kinds of offers and advances. That's all she got to do. She doesn't have to put up any effort. So I probably can kind of get with that comparison. She does not neither one of them. Neither one, like the incel's not putting up a good effort. The slut doesn't have to put up an effort. Okay, I think I'm reading into that a little bit much, but like for the courageousness to call them out by name. Yeah, call them out by name. Shit, Red's the bad guy. And let me tell y'all something about Red's the bad guy. Or something I saw about what someone said about Red's the bad guy. As much as he's been complaining about the black, yes, bitch, he's been complaining about the black manosphere. As much as he's complaining about it, shit, he made well, I don't know, this content creator, kind of okay, light skinned red, like he made this I don't know, she got mad with him or something. And as in as much as this guy says that he is not a part of the black manosphere, guess what Sexy Red TV did? Said he was a part of the black manosphere. I said, I guess that'll teach you a lesson, buddy. This motherfucker be trying to kill the space. Put that little tombstone thumbnail up. I said, you can't kill nothing, man. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Give a fuck about you. You're not that important. Just like I can't kill the space. You can't kill the space either, you jackass. Shit. Black Light Revelations, man, too. What's going on? What is up? Good info on monetization. Yeah. Yeah, when you monetize, like shit, this shit, people say that, man, this should be, you dropping gems, they should be paying for, man, look, anybody can find that out. Like I said, green dollar sign, yellow dollar sign, and if you fuck up too much, if you play copyrighted material, you'll get the red dollar sign, which means that you're playing something that someone else created and they made money off of. Like their concept is like, oh, if you make any money off the videos because you played this song, no, nigga, it's me. But that's YouTube rules. I heard the CEO of YouTube step down, and that person is the cause of the wacky algorithms. Some people can get really, really popular, like a Tanya TKO, while others have to earn it, like myself. Because we live in a culture where you can rag and drag black men all you want. And the anti-black manosphere, all the dudes that keeping up all this shit, the reason why I call them cowards is because they're afraid of those narratives. They're afraid of people like that who have that kind of power and have that kind of influence to take your black ass down at any time. What I tell you is what I told my mother a long time ago. God rest her soul. Okay, imagine the black community is a fist. If we balled that fist up, there ain't shit nobody can do about it. They're like the powers that be is the size of your fucking pinky nail. You're the hand that balls up to become the fist. If people in general realize that, you got a government, and I'm not talking about overthrowing the government. I'm talking more in the vein of decision making. If all of y'all came together on one accord instead of letting these motherfucking politicians con you, you could have anything you wanted. Anything. Pickle should be in the next Baki arc. Pickle is in the next Baki arc. It's Pickle. Yeah, they're gonna do Pickle. YouTube is very shady with the monetization. The best is when they instantly deny your appeal, literally the moment you hit the appeal link. SMH. I mean, when you when you cover some stuff and you cover a lot. You cover a lot of news and things that are going on. And they want to push the narrative a certain way, and you push the narrative the other way, they don't like that. What they call the greater society. And for some reason everybody believes the greater society is nothing but white people. No, got some black folks in there too. The bourgeois. So don't think, I mean, although I could argue that it's mostly white, there's some black in there too. There's some color sprinkled in there. Damn, I've been an hour and a half already. Shit. All right, guys. I got 44 in here watching. Let me see what these likes are looking like. Let me see what these likes are looking like. Ooh, ooh. All right. Shit. 43 likes, 0 dislikes. Shoot. All righty. Thank you very much, guys. One more sub. One more sub till I get to 3,400. One more sub. And then YouTube like to do that little slick shit. Like they'll unsub people from my channel. Like I had a dude send me a message showing me a video of him trying to resub my channel and YouTube wouldn't let him. I was like, I must have said something that pissed some blue hair weirdo off in the office of YouTube. uh let's see. Somebody said something, William Wallace with a good conclusion. Yeah, okay. Well, all right. All right. Oh God. Okay, let's oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see. Let me scroll these comments. Sir Ism. So you the dark skin Tanya TKO. Okay. Hey bruh, let me tell you something. Ain't no bitch in my blood, nigga. Seriously. Don't ever say I'm a broad again, for real. I don't like that shit. Don't compare me to no motherfucking bitch, especially especially the ones that hate black men. Shit, you niggas kind of hate black men too. So y'all see, you're closer to that bitch than I am. Shoot, don't do that, bro. I'm a full grown man. Yeah, and I'm dog. Oh, you think when I talk about Team Light Skin, I'm talking about you. If you want to join Team Light Skin, you go right the fuck ahead. Shit. But look at that. Look at that. See, you got some friends here, man. Look, American Negro, Sir Ism. Sir Ism the pimp. But thanks for coming, bro. You know, I'm not mad. I'm just saying, I have boundaries. I have boundaries. I'm nobody's bitch whatsoever. Yeah, in fact, I believe like any of you will be, and I'm not trying to insult you guys, but you're closer to that than I am. Trust me in every way, shape, or form. Like, nope, do not compare me to Tanya TKO. Ugh, yuck. Ugh. Yep. Mr. ROH, Ring of Honor, Dog Rogish. Dusty Hotep, that tennis ball head bitch. Say a head look like a dirty tennis ball. Man, I ain't heard that joke since like 2007. And dude, they told that on head looked like a dirty tennis ball for real. Dusty Hotep. Come on, man. Who is that? Riley? Like that's which one's the older one? Huey Freeman off the Boondocks. Damn, I can't believe they are unsubbing people. Yeah, yeah. I mean, when like look, my channel is named Black Men Being Brutally Honest. You don't believe that anyone's not gonna have a problem with that? Nigga, I ran into a problem with it with people I didn't know on Facebook. Shit. I fully expect in a culture that is geared more toward WS, I fully expect to run into problems. But I'm standing on my goddamn square about that shit. So let me drop this link. See if a couple of y'all want to come up. And if anybody have a problem with me saying the name, you go tell your favorite content creator I said fuck them. Period. Like shit. I'm right here. I'm right here. You know where to find me. If I'm not live, you can go to the comment section in any one of my videos. Yeah, but YouTube be pulling shit with a lot of content creators dropping subs off. Shit, Dennis Sperling has complained about it. But I know how some of y'all feel about old Uncle D or the Blizzard King and such. He's a guy that said I'm no longer a part of the Black Manosphere, and we still trying to see what happened with that. I'm like, God damn. It's like, well, okay, if you don't want to be here, I mean, ain't much we can say. You were invited in. I mean, but it is like this, man. If you gonna let some troll or some walking disaster of a life tell you can't be a part of something, then hell, just wouldn't want a person like that around anyway. Hybrid. Hybrid, look, I handled ism. Oh, here you go, right here. What up, guy? What up, ism?
What's going on, man? I was getting my equipment together so I wouldn't be echoing. What you mean you handled ism? I don't get what you're saying.
No, I said I handle ism as in he's saying, dude, calm down. Don't disrespect the host. I'm not saying handle you as in I'm trying to no, I handled what you said, saying that I was a dark skinned Tanya TKO. And I pretty much said I ain't no bitch, dude. Ain't no bitch in my
Brother,
blood.
brother, calm down. It was all in just because when I first came on the stream, you were saying all you light skinned mother sucker. So I cracked a joke and said red and light skinned. Who you talking about? Me? You get the joke now? Cause that's when I first came in, and you was like, "Yeah, you light skinned motherfuckers." So I thought you were
That's some
cracking
light
jokes
skin shit.
on the light skinned coalition, right? And I said, "Who you talking about, me?" And then I said, and then you was like Tanya TKO. So I was like, "Oh, you the dark skinned Tanya T." I just be joking, man. Why you? We gotta show the youngsters. Don't be so penny. We crack jokes because you call me light skinned. So I was hitting you with the
Okay.
Tanya TKO on the
Okay, I
dark
get that.
skinned.
I get that. I get that. I shouldn't be so quick to jump, man. But
Yeah.
sometimes we be in tense situations, man. Shit,
But that's ism, man. I'm gonna be a little different, but I always is on the men's side of being a strong man, but I just don't like these crying men, man. Everybody be you jumped on me, man. That's what the problem is. Brother Kev, y'all done came over here a couple times, man. These men be crying and they ain't did one push-up. They ain't
They crying.
worked out. They ain't wouldn't get their teeth fixed.
Mm.
And they want women to submit. And it's the gynocracy. I can't, I know it's you. If you slinging iron and you had a baby mama, you got to learn to protect yourself. Okay. And I know you want a virgin, and I know these dudes, they want a lot of things, Kev, but they're not going to get it if they don't work out. And another thing that's true, and I'm going to be quiet, you're not going to get along if you're the same skin tone. See, I got dark skin jokes. He got light skin jokes. That's why I need me a dark skin chick, and he need a light skin chick. See, we agree.
Hey man, look, dude, and it's like in as much as I do disagree with the space being blanketed as such, there are some dudes that be on some crying ass shit. There are some dudes that's on there, but the thing is like I proudly and gladly represent the space. That's just what it is with me. And for people to sit up there and just try to say it's the black manosphere instead of like calling out the individual content creator, you're doing is you're ignoring everyone else that contributes. So it is
Each soldier or each man in which is one army, and I'm glad you're holding up the flag for the Manosphere. But I think each one teach one. You need to be Trump or Biden, whoever, Obama, in your house. So you always want to vote, and you left this, you're rightists, and you're all these this. But dudes ain't even the man in their own household. Their woman is not even the vice president. They
Mhm.
don't even call shots in their house. So that's why they're so upset with the outer world, with people on the internet, because their inner life is not happy. Because when you getting some good sloppy toppy and you getting some good sex every few days, you ain't that mad at women. Now you might don't like things they do, but you're not that mad, Kev, if you getting, but they all want a dime. But a 10 ain't about nothing. The woman that's a 10 is the woman that attends to your business. That's
Mhm.
the one.
And let me say this. I mean, I know we heard plenty of crazy conversations, but like when people say all this, they want, man, look, I just rather hear it from the horse's mouth. Like I heard a content creator, I heard a content creator said that he wanted an artificial woman. And I was like, that shit is nuts. It's like somebody please go talk to this young man about this man. Like
But that's why you gotta be
them,
careful, kid, because they'll lump you in with that. They'll say manosphere, and they'll think you represent the dudes that like artificial women. Like I'm just saying, I know you represent your flag, but you gotta be careful because they'll lump you in. You be like, no, no, I don't rock with that.
let me tell you something, man. I've been lumped in with so much negative shit, man. It just doesn't even matter anymore. It's like at least be man enough to come and ask me, just like you, man. You stepped up on this platform
Yeah.
and you explain yourself. Anybody is welcome to do that instead of making assumptions. Oh, them niggas in the manosphere talking about blow up dolls and shit. I was like, okay, well, I'm in the manosphere and I'm married. I don't talk about no fucking blow up dolls. I mean, you gotta go to that content creator and or you gotta go to that person and you got to say, man, you talking some crazy ass fucking nonsense. You know?
Well, Kev, you always have some good talking points, I feel. And even like brother Art New Style, he have different people, but he let me come on his channel. And some
Yeah,
people don't like, but he be like, no, Ism got his way of thinking. We can't just have it one way. So
yeah. Dissenting opinions. Like I've never ever said anything like everybody got to think the same because
mhm,
that is so fucking boring and weird. It's
mhm.
like and boring and weird is not a good combination. So it's like ism. It like just say for instance, if you 100% agree with me, I'll consider you a weird ass nigga. I
Yeah,
mean,
we like we don't never had no discourse. It'd be like, no, I don't really do it like that, but I do it like this. Have some rebuttal, brother.
yeah, and I mean, like, it's just like with guys that generally think that I talk good and everything. I'm not talking about you, but
Mhm,
what I'm saying is, if I know you're booty kissing, then I'm going to end up calling that shit out.
mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, but yeah, man, you cool people, man. I
Well, I
mean,
heard you earlier. You called me a P. I've never been a pimp, man. I'm not a pimp, man. I'm just a man. You know, it's just a Macisphere, man. I want him to be a Mac about the
you're a
situation.
Mac. Oh, you're a Mac, cause
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah. Man moving in
okay.
excellence, man.
Well,
But pimping, I
I
don't know nothing about that, man.
all
I
right.
don't do anything illegal, brother.
Okay, all right. Well, I stand corrected.
I appreciate it. But Kev, what do you think about these new changes? Are you gonna change the name of your channel? Is it just gonna be Kev, brutally honest, or
What
is it
about what
you
changes?
know
What change are you talking
well, they
about?
got a lot of changes they say coming down with these, new regulations. And I just think sometimes when we have certain names, it can hamper our channels. Maybe I ain't
It
trying to tell
already
you to
did.
go vanilla, but maybe you have to go butter pecan. Like you can't be all the way stone cold no more. They taking dudes channels, bruh. What you
Uh,
think?
what you talking about? That 1105 section 230?
Yeah, that and a couple of guys that's like staunch with the Manosphere thing, they channels been getting hit. So maybe you got to go to Patreon with that real hardcore. But on here, maybe you're gonna have to do a few adjustments. You're not gonna adjust. You just like forget it, just rock out. What you gonna
Well,
do?
I mean, dude, I'm not a real hardcore bombastic. Everybody ain't shit channel though. It's just it.
But it sound like that sometimes from afar. You say that because it's your channel. But
Yeah.
people looking with a helicopter view, they may think different. Are you gonna adjust or are you gonna just rock out still how you do it? I'm just asking.
Well, until I get some type of sign, like, look, b- all these changes are recent, right? All of them are
Well,
recent.
yeah, but a lot of people like anybody with like Manosphere and different things. Couple people channels done got knocked. Couple people done got their monetization took. Like maybe not you, but it's been getting hit in little ways. I'm just saying, are you going to dumb it down and put your real stuff on another channel? Because it seems like if you want to get heard over here, you might have to, like I say, just you can't go vanilla. Maybe butter pecan, strawberry. Like you can't put too much uh real staunch stuff on here. They kind of not rocking with it. Now I don't know what this new president they got, but a lot of people been losing their channels and their monetization just being too hard. I'm just something to think about, Kev, for it hit you.
Yeah, and I'll keep that in mind. And if something does happen, I can make the proper adjustments. But uh, just until if it happens, it becomes real to me. But the one principle that I've always gone by is this is not my platform. They're gonna do what they want to do anyway. So it put me more at ease, like with that. If I'm lowered in the algorithm, this is not my primary income. This is not. I don't make a. I make a little bit, little extra, little extra change every now and again. Little McDonald's money or whatever. But like YouTube, as of right now, is not my bread and butter. So they look at the bigger channels like that. So if something does happen, the thing that I'm gonna remember is Sirism tried to tell
Hey man, that's what we do. Black men helping each other. And like this other brother, Hybrid right here. Hybrid, I'm not Pimp C. Pimp C has passed away, brother. I'm living, brother.
me.
51 summers in the game. Still look good, man. Still can knock a nice young batch, man. Won't you put your face right there, brother? Show that you love yourself, brother, instead of a H. Show your face. Okay. So, Kev, I just had to pull in here, man. I appreciate you. Let me pull up with a difference of opinion sometimes. But actually, we think the same way. It's just two different ways of looking at it.
Oh, okay. And and I mean, I don't have a problem with disagreement because it's like a lot of people do have problem with disagreement, and then it starts this unnecessary, long drawn out beefs that could be solved another way. So yeah, I respect you, bro. I respect
Yeah.
you.
All due respect, man. Black man to black man, each one teach one. I pull up on you different times when I get a chance. You have a good panel going. Keep doing your thing, but it's something to think about because they trying to kind of, wash the message down. So if you brothers want to hear that staunch stuff, maybe that's when you get your own website or something, or you go with your Patreon and you brothers gonna have to start paying for that because they kind of got to keep it
And
vanilla.
you know what though? I do have a Patreon, but
Yeah, it is.
I just don't put anything
You
on it.
got to start promoting it, man. Maybe in your teleprompter or whatever you call that down at the bottom, because that's where it seemed like the game going. You can really talk your stuff over there. And then we got elections coming, and they be knocking brother
Oh
channel and all that work you done put in,
yeah.
and then you
Oh
just get
yeah.
knocked down. I know it ain't your main source, but the brother be put in work, man. You just wake up one day and your thing gone. Be like, dang,
Yeah, yeah, and then I've been like, despite the fact that like my consistency could be better, I have put in a lot of work in the past.
right,
I
right.
would hate to lose it, but
Yeah, so be like, go hit my Patreon. We go over there. Or you get your own little website and Do you some over there $5 a month, and over here you know dumb it down just a little. Still on the, but we got to watch our cussing. It just seemed like they're coming down on brothers if you too harsh, and like you say, your work you put in, then you just gone. So at
Mm.
least you can. Then we be getting the yellow all the time. We don't be getting the green. So I'm just saying, I like making money. So I hope there are other brothers like making money, and
Yeah,
I'll see
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
again.
yeah. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a little cash.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little cash. All right, Kev. Appreciate you, player. I'll see you in
All
a
right,
minute.
Ism. All right, Ism.
Salute.
All right, salute. Thanks for coming through. All right. Look at some of these comments. What up, Greg? What's going on, man? Uh, I appreciate the cash app last night, man. For real. I like I said, any money that I get, it is much appreciated. Seriously. So yeah. So it's damn, YouTube really out here policing. Yeah, yeah, YouTube. I've heard that some people. I heard that a couple people channel, they got demonetized out of nowhere, and I get it, but that is something that I am always cautious to. Is like they'll look, but my channel is already running the issues anyway. Sometimes I get a video that have 1,000 views. Sometimes I have a video that didn't done get none but 40 views. But at least I'm not a channel that has 25K that can't get shit. There's an actual channel like that totally dumps on the Black Manosphere, got 25K subs and barely can get out of double digits. I would rather not be that guy. So that's probably one of those guys that probably said some shit that probably lowered his channel in the algorithm. Because if you have 25K subs and then if you try to be anti-manosphere, if you try to be anti-Black Manosphere and you still can't do shit, either YouTube said fuck this channel or everybody else done said fuck that channel. you know, man, look, if I had 25K people on my channel and I couldn't do numbers like that, if I could barely do 100, I would fucking quit. I would quit. Less cuss words will help. YouTube sensitive big time. Yeah, I've said a lot of cuss words this weekend. I've said a lot of cuss words this weekend. So that, I'll do that at least. I will do less cursing. I will do less profanity. In fact, I'll start working toward using no profanity. You know who doesn't use profanity? The Roger Report. And they still see him as problematic. But the guy is so consistent, shit, you can't stop the dude. That's why he's on the habitual line steppers. No, he's a pretty cool guy. A lot of people like to say stuff like him. Somebody, I ain't gonna say who called him a SBE channel, but he's been called an SBE channel. And the dude was talking about Tyreek Nichols today. So I don't see where they're getting this shit from. I get it. He has some incredible points to make, but niggas love to use shit like like that. But people always label certain men pimps when they're not. That was my mistake, American Negro, because Sir Ism calls himself a Mac. Yeah, and like I said, he came up here and corrected me, so I respect that. Disagreement's not bad. That's normal. Yeah, we can all just agree to disagree. I don't have to win the debate. What I'm gonna get for winning a debate? For real, what I'm gonna get? What I'm gonna get for winning a debate? I'm gonna get a prize. I'm gonna get a nice little candy. That's what I'm gonna get. Shoot. Oh, let's see. Didn't know you have a Patreon, Kia. Let me find the link, man. I mean, I got 2 videos on there that's like 10 minutes. That's it. But I'll go ahead and drop that Patreon. But I also said that when I get to 10,000 subs, I was gonna start memberships. But you can join the Patreon now if you want. Let me go ahead and copy that link. Let me put it in the chat. So if y'all want to go to my Patreon, uh, If y'all want to go to my Patreon and you want to go ahead and get a membership, I ain't offering but $5. I was doing 5, 10, and 20, but I was like, that's out of the question at this point. You know, I'm not big as somebody like an O'Shea. So, but I will be bigger one day. I mean, shit. If I put my all into this, hey. But I do understand that, yeah, ism has a good point. You know, maybe I should just start doing a lot of this stuff on a lot of the more bombastic on Patreon. But everybody like I see 36 on the counter as far as live viewers. Hey man, look, just look, get with me on Patreon. Get with me on Patreon. So let me see. All right, that's the link right there. Was I supposed to put a HTTP up there first? Shit, I don't know. Just go on Patreon and look for Kev being brutally honest. It wouldn't let the link up like that. The link is not linking. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me see one. Let me see if I can see if I can see if I can HTTPS or some shit like that. I'm gonna try it again. Uh, yeah, there it is. It linked this time. So just hit that link just hit that link and it'll take you to my Patreon and you can sign up. It's $5 a month, and if if I get a if I get enough patrons, I go and start putting more content on the Patreon part. But one thing I do have to learn is that how is it like how exactly am I gonna upload stuff to Patreon without using YouTube? Because you have to private. I think you have to private your broadcast and then provide your patrons with the link. But like I said, I ain't got shit on there. I ain't got nothing on there. But shoot, I may start. What up?
What it do to the weekend warrior? Long live the habitual line stepper.
Long live my brother.
Long motherfucking live.
Yeah. If anybody out there is watching that is not subbed to me, can you sub me so I can just go ahead and make it around 3,400? I'm at 33.99 right now.
Hit the sub. Hit the sub. Y'all know y'all like it. Y'all know y'all like this shit. Fuck up out of it. Y'all ain't in this nowhere else. Y'all ain't in this raw news without the WS. These raw Manosphere critiques. Someone that'll call and tell it like a TI is with the names, goddamn it, and the integrity attached. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And all you hoes that come at the brother, he had a daughter. It's like, all right, that don't mean nothing though, bro. That's the fucked up part. That's the fucked up part. That's the number one fucked up part. Is that doesn't carry weight with people.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't carry weight with women when particularly, you know what I'm saying, cats like you speak and give you a critique.
No. They don't care. They don't care. It's like having a daughter is supposed to like shut me up and give them more excuses.
So are they saying fuck daughters? Are they saying fuck them kids too?
Man, they say fuck them kids when they have them.
They say fuck these hoes of the future. Fuck these young women. They can be hoes if they want to. I was a hoe.
Yeah, that's exactly why they do it. Because see, they mess their own coochies up. You know, like they looking like hallways instead of little tight little things that get.
I
Like
was a hoe. Just tell that little girl to do some kegels when she get older. She be all right.
you can't tell a woman what to do with her body. That's why they was so. That's why they was so mad with Ti when he said that shit. That's up to that man right there. But see, then when they look at little Zaire Wade, they'll sit up there. That's their business.
Oh yeah,
That's their business. And then
support.
they'll put it out there. They'll put it out there like themselves. Like Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union will put it out there themselves. And they'll still tell people, y'all need to mind y'all business. Nah, motherfucker. They wrote an article about it. If you put yourself out there like that, if you put your business out there in the streets like that, then people are going to have an opinion on it.
Yeah.
If it's an unfavorable opinion, tough titty.
I mean, well, the thing is, I don't think people I don't think people put their critique out, their opinion out there for it to be critique. People just talking shit. They're not saying what they think. They're not saying what their principle is toward it. They're just, they're just sheep, unfortunately, And sheep don't like to get called into any accountability because they have nothing to stand on, because what they're standing on or what they're mouthing, they're parrots. It ain't even theirs, So this one cat, you said Red Scenes and Blues. Is that him?
Oh yeah, that guy.
I think I've seen a couple of his things.
Hey, that dude said he was a blood.
That light skinned cat.
A blood? You were a blood. I say, come to Montgomery, Alabama. Let me introduce you to Frankie. let me introduce you to Frankie. See if you on that blood shit for real.
He was a blood. I don't know. I mean, he could have been.
What a blood? No, he was bleeding. He ain't no goddamn blood.
I don't get that from.
The fuck?
I don't get that from. You know what Bloods did? Pride themselves off being a little bit more smoother though than Crips. So you know what I'm saying.
Nigga talking about my blood, man. You the least intimidating blood I ever seen in my fucking life, dude. I wouldn't be afraid walking into your neighborhood, nigga.
Must be dish rag gangster or something, man.
Said dish rag gangster. I said the only red rag you got is them dish rag that made your mama make you wash them dishes.
Yeah.
Hey, shut the fuck up, little man.
So weep.
What? Ooh, shit. That nigga became a blood to make friends. That nigga was getting swirlies in the bathroom. That motherfucker was getting wedges. He was getting stuffed in lockers. His lunch money. That nigga lunch money. Even when he brought lunch up to the school, motherfuckers was snatching his lunch from him. Man, look, man, your mom makes some good ass fried bologna sandwiches, man. Tell her to send 2 of them next time. Give some to the homies.
Less mayonnaise, bitch. More jelly, huh? What the fuck?
That motherfucker used to be on a Christmas Story, man, and he used to be the one that get wrapped up tight and shit. He fall, he can't get up. I can't get up. Help me up. That's that nigga right there. And then this nigga want to sit there and talk about manhood. Nigga, yeah. I'm not taking no manhood advice from you. Motherfucker, I take manhood advice from my fucking pinky before I take it from you. Shoot, talking about some I'm a show dudes manhood that the previous generation didn't. I was like, good luck with that.
Based off of what? Okay. Now let's get into science. All right, so it's funny at first, but it's like, all right, wait a minute, this nigga really puts in his narrative and shit. So it's like, all right, based off of what rigidity, based off of what metal, he doesn't show any. He doesn't present himself as so, like, say I'm passing this page and I hear him talking. It's not, I don't hear any mane in him, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no mane on his purported lionhood.
That motherfucker sound like Keith Hadding told me that joke. That's what he sound like. Keith Hadding told me that joke.
Hadding.
What does a man with a 1-inch penis have for breakfast? This morning I had. Boy, that nigga he better ever come around here with that bullshit, man.
Braxton P. Hartnenberg sounding that. You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker gonna knock on his mama door. That motherfucker gonna knock on his mama door. I need the Kleenex. They're picking on me again. Like, that dude got destroyed by a female.
I wonder where his set is. If he really was a blood, like
a blood.
Where was your set, cuz nigga?
No, that nigga ain't no blood. That nigga a dud. Like, get the fuck out of here with that, dude. I've never been a gang member, and I never claim that, but I've been around some real deal gang members.
Right.
Like, shit, Montgomery, they ain't play that shit, you know.
Oh, shit, no,
everybody be like, oh, California, New York, man. No, please come to Montgomery with that shit, dude. If they're talking that shit, you may not leave, especially in this day and age. Them kids crazy as fuck down there.
They don't know how real it is, man. They don't know.
I mean, shit. You create this reality up here on YouTube, and then when someone plays your card, you're not ready for it. That's why I don't come up here talking shit I'm not about.
I mean, well, look, motherfuckers be thinking I'm a gang member because niggas say cuz. And the motherfucker is, you know what I'm saying, low principal affiliated. Nigga, I wasn't banging. I wasn't out there selling no motherfucking dope or trying to kill no motherfucking body. And I was cripping just as hard as the motherfucker was. I was just doing the opposite shit. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to heal the hood, but heal the hood under the same motherfucking principle. I wasn't, you know what I mean? I didn't think that, you know, they call them dirty C's. I didn't think them fucking dirty C's had the motherfucking monopoly on this shit because it was a principle overall. That gang shit came later, much motherfucking later. When crack came, that's when it became a gang. Because everybody stopped being an actual. The whole thing is you're supposed to be representative of your community, not just representative of your set or your clique. It became a clique thing as opposed to a community connection thing. And you know what I'm saying? That's when my heart got broke because all they had to do was tell me, look, we're protecting the. All right, cool, you got me. Because it didn't look like nobody cared. It looked like nobody cared. It looked like nobody gave a fuck. So it's like, all right, obviously they give a fuck. Let's see what they're talking about. Next you think, then you know, crack coming into the picture and everybody's fighting everybody over fucking territory and shit. Fuck out of here. And the white man get paid off of all of that. Shout out, yay. But yeah, Red City Brews, you was a blood, huh?
Hey,
right.
hey, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This laptop acting funny. I'm on my phone right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you loud and clear, sir.
All right, cool. But yeah, man, like, please, like, dudes, please stop fronting because see, that's the one thing that a lot of people have a problem with, guys not being themselves.
Right.
You know, trying to do this little hard shit like you really about that life, and then when somebody plays your card, then you know, like I said, niggas ain't prepared for that shit.
Yeah.
You know, and it just look, I don't play cards when I don't have that hand like that. So,
yeah, I mean, I mean, the thing is I don't know. People think you say it all the time, and I thank you for saying it. You say the internet is who you really is, right?
Yep.
I
but in some cases.
Well, okay, but the thing is, it's easy to tell when somebody ain't really being themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers are put on. People, okay, so motherfuckers swear that I'm putting on. You know what I'm saying? Just like today with the Raj Report. Shout out to Raj Report. I mean to blow your shit up, cuz, but when that is the topic, there's no play. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody, anywhere, real life, physical life, internet life, matrix, or whatever the fuck. If I'm around and the topic is on some motherfucking law enforcement shit and there's people milly mouthing and pussyfooting around this shit, it ain't finna happen here, cuz you don't just get to spend motherfuckers' lives and the fact that they prey on us the way that they do. You know what I'm saying? This it ain't police brutality or violence and all that shit. Ain't nobody talking about going at them motherfuckers 24/7 and handle the business or nothing. No, when they jump out of pocket on the gangster shit, the only way that you can do is handle that shit gangster style. That ain't nobody trying to be hard. Ain't nobody trying to be thugging or pookie or none of that bullshit. Your life is supposed to be worth you lethally fucking protecting it. Period. Not according to no fuck ass law that the motherfuckers are set up that permit you to be preyed upon. But yeah, I don't play with that shit at all. Death to any motherfucking thing that's trying to give us death. God damn it, anything.
Absolutely.
Shit.
And now we got the Eye on Thundera up here, aka aka Donnie from YAS4W. My dog. What is up, man?
Earlier, I walked outside, I looked out my window.
Oh, you Borgin, bro.
Oh shit. Locutus. Locutus.
Yep. The cutest.
Yeah, I mean. Oh,
yeah, he probably still thinks. Yeah, see, told you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, no, I would have hopped on earlier, but it was a white man who boldly walked into my driveway, putting the sign on my car, talking about he wanted to buy it.
Okay.
So he was all up in my car. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing? I went and grabbed the dog and everything. It was a whole show. But I was listening, but I didn't catch who y'all was making fun of, talking about he was a blood. This ain't the nigga who has the Lord of the Rings gauntlet, not the Thanos gauntlet behind him on his videos, is it?
No. We're talking about Red Sings the Blues. You know, the little he's about 5'4" of
gangbanging.
Of pure manhood. Like
no. I mean, look. Okay, look. Maybe he on his Easy E shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Easy E. No,
Sleazy
E.
Look, Easy E was you know what I'm saying, short, but he was 100% about his gangster. He still got respect.
Red sings blues, so his red is singing the Crips.
Yeah, the Crips will make his ass sing. Goddamn, talk about he a blood.
Why? How did that even come up?
Okay. Now check it out. Now, if he grew up in the neighborhood, right, and grew up in the culture, he might be one of those cats that's claiming like that. He might have been somebody, you know what I'm saying, who...
What, you talking about the one that, if you stay in certain neighborhoods, you ain't got a choice. You this or you that, you know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so take me for example. I wasn't quoted. You know what I'm talking about? I was just taken under the wing, just like I was taken under the wing by all those who, you know, someone develop a nigga shrewdness or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He just happened to be a Crip, and then it was what it was. You know what I mean? I didn't have to get beat down and no shit like that because the motherfucker already saw my medal there. I was just young. I was just young than the motherfucker. So they weren't gonna stick, you know what I'm saying? They weren't gonna stick nobody or nothing. I was really fucking young. But the thing is to go about it as if it's something to be prideful from the gang aspect of it is the wrong thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm talking to the Grammar Muse about this today, and she said, if you think about it, the old traditional gang style kind of got a little bit more solidified camaraderie than the Black Manosphere do, unfortunately. And you have cats that talk shit about Pookie 24/7, but them kind of Pookies, they at least got some element of furthering structure. And it's like, you know what? Damn, that do make kind of sense.
Hey, I'm gonna let Donnie take the wheel on this one though.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Talking about the gang hierarchy and shit. I mean, all of that is kind of
that. Well, you know, no, like he was talking. No, Rogers was referring to guys who were, you know, like talking about, you know, be talking about broads and shit, and you know, talking about Pookie getting broads, which, yeah, that's a weak ass look, man, for real. Like, you know, because basically what you're saying is Pookie can get hoes, but I can't. Like,
I mean, well, the thing is, they wanted Pookie's bitch. Pookie, you gotta think about it. The whole thing with the educated lane, Pookie wasn't calling these cats educated lane. It was the chick who was calling
a lot
them.
of times, for you to understand what they be talking about when they run that whole fucking narrative, is you got to put on some glasses with tape in the middle. You got to pull your pants up, and you got to have a little piece of cheese while saying, "Did I do that?" Because that's effectively the position that they put themselves in. It's not necessarily Pookie, right? It's the nigga that was always around. And the nigga that was always around just so happened to be in some bullshit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You hanging out, you at the parties, you at the functions, and you with all the fellas and doing all the shit. Yeah, trouble comes with that sometimes. Right. As opposed to the dude who stayed at home, was in the band, getting picked on, so he didn't go out to the party. Why the fuck would he go out to the party? Because they was just gonna pick on him at the party. So this nigga had to be studious and be in the books. And really, a lot of them niggas wasn't even really in the books. They was just out the way.
I go into that. That's interesting.
You know what I'm saying? They was just out the way. So as a result of being out the way, You know what I'm saying? They refer to themselves as the good guy. What makes you the good guy? What are you doing that qualifies you as the good guy? The only motherfucker I see as the good guy is Russell Wilson, and he taking L's like a motherfucker. He's a simp. So
That
what do you
nigga,
mean?
What'd he do?
Huh?
What'd he do this time?
dude, his wife out there making a song for the single women, and his wife
Oh,
married.
oh shit.
Like, you
Okay.
get the fuck up out. Like, what?
Damn. Okay. Well, okay. So you know what? At first, we didn't want to give it to him, right?
No, we didn't.
Some people defend it because it's like, all right, his style of being a man. All right, it
He's
is
not
what it
a
is.
simp because he loves his woman.
Right.
How dare
Right.
you?
Of course not. Okay, but wait a minute. Let's say that there was something that people look over. This is just like that same thing. It ain't tricking if you got it or whatever. Well, what is the principle? What's the weight of the principle, of the integrity of the principle? If it ain't tricking if you got it, but tricking can be permitted in some regards of what they say, the whole high value man thing, flexing your options and shit. All right, well, if you tricking, you still tricking though.
Mm-hmm.
So at what point does the integrity of one
Listen, the basis of a trick, right, is you doing what? You performing a trick. You doing something that is really above and beyond what you normally do. This is some extra shit that you do on a daily basis. Now, if you a nigga who goes out and throws money in the street and fucks off, it kind of really is what it is. If you throw some money at a bitch and with the here bitch, buy this $10,000 purse, because you spending that shit on a daily basis anyway. That's really nothing to you.
Okay,
but
no,
now if you a nigga,
that's tycooning. All right, so
yeah,
so motherfucker can tycoon and still maintain some integrity. But if you
right,
trick
because
it,
that you're not really going up beyond the realm of the scope of some shit. Now,
exactly.
if you going out here and buying a bitch a house in order for it, yeah, okay, that's tricking, right? But typically when we had this conversation about tricking, we had this conversation about tricking. We talk about regular everyday niggas. Regular everyday niggas can't afford at $40,000 an hour or $40,000 a year to go out here and take a bitch to Roof Chris 10 times in a week. You know what I mean?
Because if he can make $40,000 an hour, he can do whatever the fuck he want to do. But that year thing, I'm like, sign me up for that job. Like,
so you got to understand it's a difference in dynamic. Niggas tricks will go out there and throw their money with the intent of trying to shine, so that a bitch should be like, well, you know what? I just want to, I gotta fuck with him because he's throwing money out here. Yeah, nigga, you've done some magic tricks to gather the bitch around you and get her into your circumference. But if you just a nigga that's just out here throwing money in the street, then that's not really necessarily tricking. That's just a nigga who goes out here and spend it like he spend it. So it's not tricking if you got it. However, if you intend on tricking, you still tricking.
I mean, okay, you know what? No, you just said it though. I never really thought about that. Buying a bitch a house, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had it like that. But in that regard, if you are spending, and let's just say that you parlaying, you know what I'm talking about? It is what it is. You can do what you do with your loot, get it how you live, spend it how you live. But yeah, buying a bitch a house, when you do regularly parlay with the loot, yeah, okay. So let's say that is a different an evolved tricking, if you will. So it ain't oh damn, this is very interesting. I gotta
listen, it don't matter what wealth point you at. A house is not no small purchase. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, yeah, it's some $10,000 houses out here, sure, right? But largely and truly, we talk 100,000, 200, 3, 4, 5, $600,000, $250,000, million. You know what I mean? We're not talking small change. Like,
talk about tossing the bitch and fix her up and like, yeah, bitch, I paid 50,000 for something, but you paid the other 10. Go ahead.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, family friend, he was selling dope back in the day. And the big thing that they used to laugh at is if you was fucking with a broad, he used to buy her a kid. You know what I'm saying? So, but
wait a minute, wait. Megatron? What's up, motherfucking Megatron?
This is something I put on my desk because
Generation 1.
It's one of it's like an ornament for that. I work from home, so I just
that's what's up.
Yeah,
freedom, shit.
Shoot, but yeah, man, I forgot what I was gonna say. I had something Somebody had to say, what were y'all niggas talking about so I can respond to it again?
Well, we was talking about how family friend of mine during the crack era, because he was clocking some real money on a daily basis. I know it was over like $50,000 a day. He would buy a bitch a Kia. You fucking with me here? Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and get you a Kia. And from my understanding, the Kia was a $5,000 car new. So boom, let me go ahead and just get you that.
Hey, I know what I was gonna say. So do y'all believe in the thing? It ain't tricking if you got it.
No, I do not, because shout out to Mr. White Folks, one of the few Peckerwoods that I do respect. I think rest in peace. I don't know if he dead yet. I thought he died. He said it don't matter if it's a million or a dollar, you still a trick. The whole thing is the principle of your principle of manhood. Now, let's say that if you got the loot, let's make a mark, right? None of us got that kind of money, but due to the principle of black manhood being what it is, we can infer upon it based off of principle standard, not just based off of partaking of that income level and being able to parlay at that level. You know what I'm saying? Because they're still connected to the same motherfucking game as everybody else. Don't hate the player, play the fucking game. So back to the game. How much does one have to be making until, let's say, I want to say a house. A house is always exorbitant as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? But a car, let's say Drake buy a bitch a car. Is it tricky?
We talking a Kia or are we talking a Maybach? You know what I'm saying?
He bought me a whole car. I better give him some.
It's a buy a bitch a Tesla.
Yeah, you better get it.
We talking new Tesla or used? Because new Tesla is basically a house, and that's tricking, nigga.
You know what? That is tricky. That's a house. That's like 130 or something.
Man, yeah, that's I better be able to come through 3 times a week, tricky. At least 3 times a week, shit.
Yeah.
You better get some of that shit.
Now used Tesla. Now he buy that bitch a 2017 Tesla for about 30,000. I can get that because that nigga goes to the strip club and gets 30,000 and ones and fucks that off. I can allow that, nigga.
All right, I respect that.
You know what I'm saying? But it's levels to the shit. Niggas go out of their way to impress a bitch. You doing too much. I can understand. You buy the bitch a purse, and the purse is far more than probably what my car costs, right? Yeah. Okay, because you can do that. But you going out here and going to the bank and signing extra notices and shit in order to pull the money out and have it drafted to send over to you don't hit the limit. You don't hit. If you can't swipe for the fucking house, it's a problem.
Yeah. All right. Yo, Kev, did you do that with Frederick Douglass? Is that did you do that or you?
No, I got that off Facebook, man.
That is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, it is phenomenal. It was good. That's why I had to cop that shit. Because the ancestors laughing at somebody.
They gotta be.
Yeah,
this shit is nuts by now.
It's like I didn't fight for this. Like shit. Nigga, you niggas got freedom for nothing. Shit, maybe I shouldn't have told people I could read.
Y'all know the MLK's dream was fucking white women. That was what the Passport Bro movie was about. He had a dream. Niggas could get passports and fuck Asians in third world countries. Drop dick off in
hoes in the world.
Let me tell you something, though, man.
You niggas to get your passports and get out there.
Then let me tell you something, though. The women been kind of clapping back now. Okay. They've been making their own little TikTok videos talk about some, this look third world to you, motherfucker. Like,
right, look, but wait a minute. Look, there was this one. I don't know if she was Japanese, but nigga, her ladyhood was delicious. Mm-hmm. Who put her on their channel? I forget homie name. One of the Passport cats, and she was just talking oh so soft and oh so factful and goddamn.
You know what? You heard about that video where that dude was stuck?
What was that?
Yeah, No, he stuck like he said that he need $100 to get home or some shit like that.
You know that you know why he needed $100 to get home? Because he was out there spending it in them clubs and on the strips on them bitches. How much?
So it's tricky. It's tricky. A house,
5,000
a Kia,
pesos. I got you, baby.
a
Listen, just come
Kia.
back to the hotel.
He bought the bitch a Hugo.
Nigga was spending 50,000.
That nigga balling. That man got his second paycheck from his good job, and he was gone.
Nigga.
Yeah,
So it is
them
tricky.
kind of niggas don't need to travel.
So you know what? That proves that it is tricking if you got it there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even at the high level, at the low, so-called low level, it's
So if
still
you
tricking.
so what if you was like a billionaire and you just like, look, it's just I ain't gonna miss these $40. Like it's still tricking?
And no, it's not tricking because a billionaire doesn't even operate off of money. They operate off of just their desire because they can procure whatever it is that they think of within this current
Yeah.
operating society.
Yeah. If I
Money
can
don't
find
mean nothing to them.
if I can find that meme, what that girl said, if I had $900 and I gave you some to pay me with, what would that mean? The dude was said that means like you are $860 short. I need to find it. I'm gonna repost that meme when I find it.
That's a good.
I said $40.
Yeah,
Tell us,
that's just funny.
Telescope 3. Buy a chick a car spending any money for the purpose of sex is tricking. 99% of men trick. Buying your daughter a car so she can get to school is not tricking.
Nigga, 99%. Hold up, cuz.
So damn, he putting everything in there. He probably putting marriage in there too. If I buy my wife dinner and we have a good night, like
Nah, you know what kills me is motherfuckers, because even BGS said this shit, and I took great offense to it. Well, you know, it's all tricking. You know, you go on a date with a girl. No, the fuck it's not, sir. Hold on now. If you go out with the intent of trying to put that bitch into a position to, oh, he's got money. He's got money. He took me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's tricking. But I'm going out because I'm trying to actually
Have a good
get to know
time
this
with
bitch.
it. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
get to know you, bitch. I'm fucking you regardless.
No, it's motherfuckers just used to carting chicks out to kick it, and it's like, nah, nigga, you have a good time and you take a chick with you, nigga.
that man said marriage is long term tricking. I'm gonna I don't want to disrespectfully
Can't say that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, okay, you know what? 50-50. Let's say 50-50 because they are programmed by the system when it comes to their value set, and it is within the run-of-the-mill hoe that you encounter that she and even if they ain't being a hoe, those whole values tend to seep in because that's what's considered a woman's value now. And they don't even understand that, look, a lot of y'all values is really being converted to hoe. And when somebody tell y'all that, y'all get kind of, you know what I mean?
So, you know, I just watched a documentary, and it was one of them true crime joints, and it was about this white dude who married this Latino bitch chick, and the shit blew my mind because I'm trying to think of her name. It was like Diana Dianopolis or something like that.
Okay.
But essentially what it was is he was a trick. He met her through, like, she was an escort. I don't know what she put on that nigga, but he basically fell in love with her and Pretty Woman did her ass, right?
Okay.
Well, goddamn.
Yeah, that shit blew my mind. So he ended up married to Baby, and Baby really pretty much convinced him into making things fair. And the way to do that was to put the house in her name.
What?
Yeah, so this is a long-term trick, right? So he put the house in her name. And what's crazy about this is dude is a former felon. So he already been popped for some shit before in the past. So they started going out and doing little dates and shit, and they would go out to dates and the police would randomly show up and pop this nigga and be like, listen, we got a tip. We're going to search your shit. There's drugs on you. So they didn't raided this nigga. Oh, there's nothing here. Okay. They didn't raided him again. There's nothing here. They hit him the third time. They found some cocaine. And like basically in the dash, yeah, the bitch planted it on him, and she tried to set his ass up. So he started, hey, listen, I don't know, this somebody planted this here. The cops felt bad for this nigga and was like, yeah, you know what? We believe you. This shit was planned.
God
We
damn.
believe. So it wasn't until the bitch went and tried to hire a hitman.
Ooh, scandalous. Ooh, that's a
To get the
scandalous bitch.
right. She hit a hitman on this nigga, and when the hitman came through, they basically had her in the car, and he was like, "Yeah, so how you want me to do it? You want me to get him? Yeah, okay. So you want me to kill him?" And she, she's trying to play it cool, but the whole time the bitch keep looking back into the camera.
Oh, damn.
So they finalize the deal on the hit. Then they tell her to go to the gym and act like she's working out, so she got an alibi. They call her from the gym and say, your husband's dead. They bring her into the room. They start asking the questions. Who would want to kill your husband? She giving them all these answers. I think it was Joey. They didn't get along. He was doing some nefarious shit.
Damn.
And finally, they just pulled the rug from under the bitch. Like, listen, we know you was faking that shit. You think your husband's dead? Hey, call him in here. Hey, come on in here.
Surprise, bitch.
And,
Go ahead, Donnie. Finish.
but yeah, the what was crazy to me about the whole situation is the bitch talked to him on the phone later on and told him, "Look, I know what you saw. It's not real."
Yo, that's a bold bitch, cuz. God damn.
Oh, God.
Damn. You know what the fucked up part is? I'm thinking that if you could turn that bitch, she could actually be used for some good. But that'd be, you know what I'm saying? That's taking on too much. I don't know. Just trying to be Professor Xavier. You know what I'm talking about? Like, nah, everybody trying to mold no bitch like that. Fuck out of here. Bitch is the issue, but god damn, that's about it, bitch. Damn.
Said she hit that nigga over the head. That shit had me fucked up. But they gave her, she ended up going to jail over that shit. But before it was said and done, she tried to play it on the husband, like the husband set the shit up and he knew about it. He was trying to be on reality TV. This is fake and made up.
That bitch was going down to the end. God damn. What they give her, like 12 or something?
Now, initially I think they gave her 20, and then she ended up getting an appeal, and she stayed in that house he bought her. For another 6 years fighting that appeal, but they initially got her ass and gave her 16 years after that. So she currently incarcerated.
That seemed about right. Yeah, 16 seemed about right. God damn.
But that's an example of a nigga who's long-term tricking. So I get what he's saying. You can't be a long-term trick in a marriage.
Yeah. Hey, what else? Hey, yeah, I'm here. Hey, what do y'all think of this comment from APTV? Said we went from niggas in Paris to niggas in Thailand.
Niggas in
Paris to
niggas
in Thailand.
Hey, cuz, I'd have been to Thailand, cuz nigga, Thailand is lit for real. Patong Beach, Phuket, what's the other place we went to in there? I can't remember, but it was
Pattaya.
I don't think we went there. Well, I personally went into the fucking jungle because I was trying to find out where the niggas in Thailand, what a nigga Thailandian was.
The motherfuckers all around. You just go to places where they don't have that bleach cream.
Every place I went in the military, I went looking to where y'all keep y'all niggas. I'm like, all right, where y'all store y'all niggas at? And then the first thing I asked them, do y'all have a word for white devil? In every country. I was 18. I wanted to know, homie. You know what I mean? So every country we went to, they had their own word. I don't remember, but I remember every place we went to, they laughed their ass off and they had a fucking word for these peckerwoods, cuz it was glorious. I'm like, all right, so y'all see the shit then. All right, that you know what I mean? I just wanted to confirm that.
Man.
International relations for real. You know what I mean?
Hey, can y'all hear me good?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Yeah. But damn. What do y'all think of this right here? I'm about to put up an image. I'm put up an image.
Okay.
All right.
Shout out to Hurry Up and Buy. Long time no see. Motherfucker Blu-ray up in this bitch.
Yeah. All right, fellas. All right. So, would you see this image on the screen, right?
I remember.
Oh hell no!
They did. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
man. You think that you think that this guy was possibly an incel before all this happened?
Oh, most certainly. So I don't know what made him famous. What was that Rob Schneider movie, right?
No, this is what made him famous.
This is what made him famous.
Yeah, he did this, and then he did some film
The new
called The New Guy, and then he
That's a
appeared
Rob
on-
Schneider joint. Yeah, I remember.
and then he was on Hustle and Flow. He was the
DJ
yeah, he was a DJ.
Qualms, right?
I know what I
DJ
never
Qualls.
saw that. I never saw Hustle and Flow.
Yeah, and then like he appeared on an episode of Breaking Bad. That's the last time I saw him.
This motherfucker is as wide as her hand, cuz. Look at this shit. Her hand is over this nigga's entire lower sternum.
He played a disabled kid on that FX show with the comedian Jeffrey, whatever his name, the Australian dude. But this is pretty much the reality for a lot of black women. This is a dream come true for them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And her, she passed away like back in early 2000s.
Oh,
Damn.
that's sad. Cause she was a big, pretty chick. She could have lost some weight and been, you know what I'm saying? What she passed away from? What she's big, being the big bitch.
I think she passed away from a blood clot or something.
What she passed away from? Being the big bitch, nigga. That's what big bitches
Probably,
big. Big bitches get blood
if
clot.
I can remember, I think it was a blood clot.
Big bitches get blood clots, Mario.
Yo,
Hey, you know,
who is Yakuza in the chat? He looked like he got he got a travel agency or some shit he advertising for.
what Western women is a problem, and America can't get you passport, leave them be.
Dang. Yo,
I done
what's that?
seen
That's
about
France
5
on it?
different conversations or posts from him. Like, yeah, you leave, get up out of here, leave these bitches alone.
Yo, wait, hold on. Kev, go to the one that you just went to with the flags on it. I'm trying to see if I can read them shits.
It's about this one.
Yeah. Okay. So that's, I don't know what that one is. I think that's France. The other one is that That's not Belgium. Is that Belgium? I think the other one is Sweden. What the fuck is that one? Yakuza series. All right. So you're a pilgrim. Or you might be a pilgrim. I don't know. You're definitely English or whatever. Let us know what lands those are. Those don't look like the current passport bro lands that they are partaking of.
That you know, but them is the perfect areas to go get you a white woman.
Yeah. That man,
All them Northern Europe, where the real white people is,
Yeah.
boy, they love a nigga down there.
You know what? I wonder how it is for niggas with white bitches here, cause white bitches is, you know what I'm saying, they're the whole source of it, but it's like, are they able to hold on to that illusion that they putting on these niggas? The illusion that they putting on these niggas.
yeah. Hey, I got a name. For this. Hey, I got a name for this photo.
What's that?
Red sings the blues, finally becomes a man.
Oh no!
Look how you looking at her.
All right. Are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? All right, we're going to do it. All right. What do you want me to do? What do
Can I
we do?
touch it? Can I touch it?
That nigga got more coochie than he can handle.
Yeah.
Yep.
In one woman.
In her. In her alone.
Like, hey, listen, baby, I can't. I'm tired. Can I go to sleep?
Hey, the thing is, she a big bitch, but she look like she long though. She don't look like she just, you know what I'm saying, wide. She look like she just a lot of woman there.
Didn't she pick him up in the show?
I don't remember.
Yeah, but I bet you it's warmer than a motherfucker though.
All right, Kelvin. Was she fat or was she big? Which one was she?
Take your pick. I mean, she wasn't like she was big. She was stocky.
Okay.
I would say like that.
All right.
She wasn't like waddling from side to side.
Yeah,
and getting tired after walking
she's
up.
just a lot of woman. Ain't nothing wrong with a lot of woman, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That whole fat shit is the gross part.
Yeah. When they had the stomach hanging down almost to the half of their thigh and shit. Yeah,
I don't be seeing that.
that's kind of gross.
I don't be hollering at that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, to see a big pretty bitch. Oh, look, I saw a big pretty bitch coming out of the Sam's the other day. She was just so pretty. I'm like, God damn, bitch, you all every bit of 6'2" and just, you know what I'm saying, the right curves where they go, and just a flower. And then here comes this skinny ass dyke walking by trying to look as hard in the motherfucker.
Oh no, not
This
the dyke.
This
Them,
motherfucker.
look, you would swear these dykes think niggas don't smile. It's like, bitch, if you gonna imitate a motherfucker, bitch, try to put a little bit of that joy in it, ho.
It's
Man.
never a respectable dyke either. You always get like thug life dykes. Like that's the shit. That's some shit. Like you never get a respectable dyke. Like it's always the bitch running around here looking like she fresh out of parole.
Exactly. You know what? I seen a respectable dyke one time, and this bitch almost had some Mac energy on her. Came up in the brim and the suit with a hoe, and it's like, I hate shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. I ain't gonna lie. I've met some cool ones. A couple of them were my weed people. I mean,
So you some thug life dykes that was selling weed. I got you. They was just cool, but they was them the type of motherfuckers that, hey, let me holler at you man to man, player. Huh?
Yeah. I was like, no, I was like, that's like, bitch, you a girl. So you know how to put on the motherfucking illusion and everything, but you ain't gotta have no motherfucking accountability to that pussy that you think that you fucking. You ain't gotta have no hold back. All
Man.
you hoes, look, nigga, when I was in DC, that shit was crazy out there. I don't know what the fuck black women was thinking. Nigga, the college hoes was dyking, the fucking bummy gutter holes was dyking. It's like, nigga, what the fuck is going on? Nigga,
Man.
there was so many fine ass chicks out there with other chicks.
Dude,
what the fuck is going on?
Hey,
cuz?
dude, you ever make one of them butches mad? You know that shit they say to you?
Yep.
Well, no, I don't make them mad no more. Now I know how to make them hoes wet. I know how to get them hoes really wet, and that's what make them mad.
dude, I'm talking about like I'm talking about like the butch one. Like you make them mad, they'll start saying stuff like my dick bigger than yours.
Oh, I ain't never heard no shit like that.
Oh,
Really?
I've heard one. Like I made one mad. Like you was shut fuck up, nigga. My dick bigger than yours. I'm like,
you bought yours, nigga.
That's showtime. She got a whole lot to share now. All right, bitch, let's go. Ding, 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 ding.
I'll be like that. Why your girlfriend like me, bitch?
Nah. When them hoes come, look, in Dallas, them bitches is thick. I mean, deep. You know what I'm talking about? But they thick too. You know what I'm saying? All these dykes got ass out here, and so you know what I'm saying. I'm talking. I ain't macking at these hoes, but it's just like, bitch, I'm gonna talk to you like you got ass, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you dress like a goddamn middle schooler.
Dude, let me tell you something, man. You know what works on a lot of females? Being direct as fuck.
Yep.
Don't even like don't be pulling back talking about, oh, if I say this, do I say
Nigga, I'm roguish at work, cuz I don't know. Y'all think, again, thank you, Kev. You know what I'm saying? Because people think this is the internet and motherfuckers is putting on. Fuck up out of here.
man, look, I just wanna hug you and watch a movie and stuff like that. No, start talking about them titties.
Exactly.
Yeah,
T-I-double-D-A-Y.
Niggas say they just want to hug a bitch and watch the movie.
No. Sometimes dudes be doing that. Man, I just want to be a stone cold gentleman, and I mean, I just want to make sure that I'm gonna put my $300 jacket down so you can walk over that puddle and shit.
Oh, you out your rabbit ass mind. Listen, let me tell you what my old go-to was when I used to bring a bitch over. It would be it's a South Park episode, right? And in the South Park episode, I
Oh, Donnie was about.
Oh, he's gonna light that bitch up. Bring him back.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Yoink that nigga, yo. Oh shit! That nigga said he left off on the South Park episode. Nigga, what's up?
Man.
What's
Come on
South
back,
Park
Sonny.
episode? Please, nigga.
You gotta finish up, man.
How Cartman set the mood, cuz.
Oh man. Time flies when you're having fun. I'm damn near 3 hours.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna give Donnie a chance. I'm probably gonna stop at 3.
I do.
Yeah, he's in link me. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, you gotta get back in here, nigga. Tell that motherfucker. Fucking South Park. Nigga, shout out Trey Parker and Matt Stone. America! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
Team America. Team America World Believe was funny as shit.
Here to say the motherfucking day.
So let's go out there and police the world.
Nigga, and that's exactly what these Peckerwoods is doing, nigga. What the fuck?
Thank you, Kenny.
Hey, but what up though?
Hey, all right. So yeah, listen. So I used to put on a South Park episode. A particular episode I used to watch is they was going to musicals, and the whole gag was, the whole thing about the musicals was it made bitches, they put in subliminal messaging for bitches to suck dick.
Oh,
I think I remember that. Wait a minute.
And they was arguing about it. They was like, you think I just put this shit out? No, this is artfully crafted. This is artfully crafted, hour and a half musical to make bitches give blowjobs. And the shit was so fucking funny because nigga was like, yeah, this is great. So he took his wife to a different musical every night, and he was smiling. Oh. So at the end, when he left the little trip, he was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a musical. And it was basically like everybody else had innuendo. It was like White Splooge Queen. And I remember I was playing this shit one time, and the chick was like, oh, you just think you slick, huh? Oh, what you mean? You just gonna play this? Oh no, I wasn't being slick. I was dead ass. I was just giving you pointers.
hint.
Next.
All right, guys. Holy shit. Oh. Hey, but let me announce this real quick. I hope y'all tune in Sunday, because the broadcast I'm gonna do is entitled "How Black History May Look in About 100 Years." I did not do a Black History broadcast. I don't think I did anything as pertaining to Black history, but that's gonna entail a lot of sarcasm and some comedy. So, I mean, based on some of the shit you seeing today, is like, how will Black history look in 100 years? I mean, shit. It's like somebody gonna be like, well, this guy Saucy Santana, pioneered and made the way. Like, I'm like, shit.
Oh yeah, they're gonna erode all the foundational shit.
Oh man, yeah.
That's going. They're gonna throw that shit out with the rest of the Confederate statues, trying to sanitize their history.
Yeah. There's like people we can't stand now. They're gonna pick out one thing and they're gonna try to make they like that person. Like with the whole Martin Luther King, I have a dream thing. Like, despite him saying a bunch of other shit, they're gonna focus on that one aspect. Like, just like Billy Porter tried to get us to all unify and accept him, and just dang like, man, you get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Like, but in 100 years though is
fucked up. That is so fucked up.
Motherfuckers. Shit, they might mention Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels,
definitely so.
Yeah. Kevin Samuels was trying to tell these bitches that they was average and
they destroy themselves against his set standard, one after the other.
Yeah, like in 100 years. And despite the fact that he was trying to help, them hoes still was hoes. And they stayed hoes.
Irregardless of his attempts to become something enriching in their lives, they declared him to be the utmost of adversaries.
Yeah. Kamala Harris, the first black woman to be vice president. Man, I'm having all kinds of shit for that broadcast. So everybody listening right now, I hope you're there, because it's like I probably might try to just write some shit down just so I can be prepared.
Do so.
Because Cause see, I don't script. I talk off the cuff. Even when I do like news at the WS, I talk off the cuff. I just like
You
let
got
me.
to script. You got to script a little bit, and
Yeah,
when
I mean,
if not script bullet point, and then just go off your bullet points.
yeah. I mean, I do that sometimes,
Yeah,
but other time, I be like, man, let me just speak on this shit.
yeah. I do that lately because I find that when it goes with the show, if I'm just shooting from the hip, then it's just what I'm saying, those who rock with you in that flow.
Yeah,
And it's not a lot of folks that can really get roguish with it. So it's like, all right, then let me put the element of structure and refinement that I know I will do professionally for a so-called gig, and I'll work for myself, and I'll what I'm saying, I'll work for y'all like that. Even though I'd rather just wild the fuck out and go full Joker and sick made and all that old shit, right? But it's like this shit ain't just for me. You know what I'm talking about?
okay.
I
Just
will work out to catch up on. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later, but I'm gonna be listening.
Respect, bro.
word, Donnie. That's
You ain't shit.
yeah. He has a channel called YS4W. It's in my featured channels. Go ahead and definitely check him out. He should be starting some content back up real soon, but he does have content on that channel, so check out what he's done in the past. So go ahead and shoot that brother a sub. Also shoot Roguish the Build Monger a sub as well. I mean, we need more thinking black men to
Fuck
be
all y'all. Stay off my channel.
Well,
I
try
want none
to
of you. I want none of you motherfuckers to come over there. Fuck all y'all. Everybody motherfucker crazy. I don't need to get no crazy.
Yeah, but what up, Judge? Here comes the judge.
Oh,
Here comes
shit.
the judge. What up, Judge?
What's going on, man?
Yeah,
What
it is.
What up, gangster?
What up? That doesn't even sound like it sound like it. What up, Judge? What up? Yeah, that should be my intro. I saw that you was online. I stopped in earlier. I was sitting here with some other shit went on. I don't want to take away from that, but then what y'all talking about. But then I just thought, I was like, oh, he got a link. Let me see if he active. So I was, I just popped in to see.
Real talk.
I got bored. I couldn't sleep. So
Well, Judge Dre, thanks for coming through once again, brother.
all right.
Yeah, you're one of the ones that's been around ever since the habitual line stepper's humble beginnings.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So what it is, man? Like let's get topic. What you think about the topic?
We finna go in.
Okay. Do I really think the anti-black man? Oh hell no. Not. This is the problem. Is like I was sitting there listening to them today talk about.
Yeah.
Hold on one sec. I talk about that dude that got fired for making a misogynistic comment, talking about women in their 40s ain't in their prime, and I'm like, basically all it is this. And that Manosphere is just. How you doing? Hold on one sec.
That's the sound of the bees. Whoop whoop.
Judge is always busy because that shit's hawking him down, man. If he don't stay up to stuff with that shit.
For real.
Yeah, but
all
Judge is back.
right. Okay. So basically, he had talking about that the dude got fired off and like won't be on there, and I'm like, every little thing. Basically, they're trying to make it is like you tell the truth. They want to cancel black men, but they don't realize something. Black men, we not really complaining about that. All we doing is like they say, they leaving. They ain't fucking with them. They not fucking with the women no more. And I ain't gonna lie, I need to come up with I need to do that slogan: hashtag paid or laid in 2023. I mean, if plain and simple, if a woman ain't paying you or you ain't getting sex, I don't care about you. Period. If you're not getting to money or sex, you shouldn't be dealing with a female, period.
And it's not wrong with saying that either. It's not wrong. It's not wrong with presenting absolutions.
Well, Judge presented a perspective on Art's panel last time we spoke. You said that I'm no longer watering them. And that is the classiest way of putting it that I've ever heard it ever established within the Black Manosphere.
Yeah, I mean, I tell people all the time, I don't have no problem. Like, this is the fact that I stopped. I do admit, I stopped the other day and I helped two women that were stranded on a car. Right. But I ain't gonna lie, it was two white old women. I looked up, she just needed a jump. You know me, I carry everything in the car. I got a jump box. I pull over. Woman had to be like 70 years old. Her passenger, the other one was like 50 something. Now to go to show you, oh my gosh, thank you. Just that the 70-year-old here, I need to give you a hug at least. Black women would never do that shit.
Right.
I mean, like literally, think about it. I'm a black man, and these two white old women got out and gave me a hug. I'm like, well, you know, can I give you a couple dollars? I'm like, no, baby, just go ahead. I said, just because you were so nice. But I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, a lot of black women, they like you just supposed to. And I ain't gonna lie, they constantly got an attitude. It's just not even worth it. Like, the only reason why normally I got a rule. I don't even help women, but they were old women. So I'm like, you know, they was like older than my cousins. You know, my cousin like 56. So when you got 60-year-old women, you know, they wasn't born in that age, you know, and acting like these people. But I mean, think about it, for the 70-year-old. Oh no, come here, honey. She come out in the car and give me a hug, and I'm like, baby, I just gave you a jump. You know, really. but you know, I mean, it's like with our people, unfortunately, I get the most disrespect from our people.
Yep.
And I mean, like, literally, I went to a school when I was younger. I was one of the only black boys there. I dealt with racist white boys. That's why the reason why y'all get on me and I'm quick to fighting, because I dealt with a lot of racist white boys and I fight them a lot. And I mean, if you said go to a school with racist white people or deal with average typical black women right now, I would take the racist white boys any day.
Man, you mean to tell me you didn't let them conquer you? The conquerors?
No, I hate to say something. A lot of white people. This is the problem. White racist people got more respect for me than our own women do.
Wow,
I would rather deal with a
very
racist.
bold statement.
So let me ask you something.
Very bold statement. Well, this is the problem. I'll tell you why, and I'll explain it why. Because I know it sounds harsh and all like this, but it's explaining why. White men know, unless they got numbers, you'll kick their fucking ass.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
See, black women can know that, all they got to do is tell a lie or some other type of bullshit, and some simple come running.
So flexing power.
I mean, that's the. I hate to say something. That's the problem when it comes like that. And as a person who was tried to get jumped like by white boys a lot, I dealt with a lot of racist white boys. I remember all the time, and it bothers me still to this day. I mean, when I was little, it was like they would try to jump me 2, 3 of them, try to do shit in the bathroom. You hit one, hit the other one. Because the only good thing about white boys, they're stupid. They don't all attack you like, you know, black people do. Like black people, you getting jumped, you probably ain't making it out of there.
Right.
You know, 3 black people jump you your age, you ain't making it out of there. 3 white boys try to fight you, you got a fighting chance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like literally. I would rather go up against 3 white boys than one average black man. And I hate to say that. Because you got, you know, a black man, he'll do more damage.
I mean, well, look, these Packer Woods is doing MMA as on the Golden Glove side of the game.
Right.
So it's actually becoming culture that they might, you know, they're still weaker, but if you know systems, it doesn't matter strength. It matters leverage. It matters the windows of opportunity that you're able to capitalize upon. Right. So yeah, in a way, yeah, you know what I'm saying? The old school ones, but these newer ones, these motherfuckers has been practicing technique, and this is why I've been trying to get brothers to get into some understanding of get into martial art, because people are upping up their game of just out of the fist. You know
We need to get our people out of this turn the other cheek mentality.
I tell people all the time. I hate to say the worst thing that black people do is this: we stop using our strength. And I told people all the time. I sit here and say, this is the problem, and it sounds kind of harsh and say that, but you wonder why you black men keep getting killed out there. I mean, the women can even help us out out by the police and all like that. Throw the pussy on him, put his ass to sleep, and then set his ass up. Hate to say that shit, but what? But here's the question. That ain't happened to not one of these cops out here. Not one of these bad people who was doing all like that, because it shows what the women like. The really women coming out there because they like the attention from when they out there marching, doing shit. But they don't. I said they ain't trying to put in no work. Like I told you, call me don't call me when we burning down some buildings or something. But if you say we about to go handle this dude and this way stay, call, I'm down.
Yeah.
Because that's the reason why your children and stuff are getting beat up, killed, lied on, all of this shit by the police. Because why? You niggas is too scared to put their shit on the wood and crack some skull.
Well, the thing is, people don't value themselves to that degree of even being motivated to understand that you have a life right, not a citizen right. You have a life right to lethally defend yourself and to make a message known that this isn't the life that you wish to fuck with, based off of my standard, not what the law says, not what being a citizen, not what the country and all that shit. The fact that we're on this elemental plane. America and the United States ain't got shit to do with what governs this elemental plane.
I'm gonna just tell you like this. As a person, as a former scam artist, and I said it this. Most scams is like, if you know how to scam, you got to manipulate people. I said, now, if you want to get some shit done, and this is exactly why I tell people that black people will always be treated like this.
You'd always, like, you sit up here, Tyree Nichols. Think about it. You should think that shit would have ended back with George Floyd. No, it didn't. I mean, you would have thought that, but no, it didn't end that way. You know why?
Why do you think it would have ended then? What made you think it would have ended?
It didn't end with that. Is because you guys didn't want to sit up here and do what needed to be done.
Look, Dave Chappelle tried to get motherfuckers to see what it was, and nobody talked about it.
Hold on, I forgot you still talking in my car. It's synced up to my car. So let me go ahead and mute.
You good? Yeah, but I'm saying Dave Chappelle tried to get motherfuckers to see it how they supposed to see it, and they didn't. They chose not to see it like that. Everybody talk about he to go. They don't talk about this one perspective when shit got really, really real. Nope, they had to wait till shit got laughing funny again. That nigga said, "Who are you talking to?" He said, "All these police got their hands in their pocket. Who are you talking to? What are you saying?" He saw something in that. That was a motherfucking message. Everybody knows that's a message who understands the game. That is the message that's a declaration of war. You do not kneel anyone out. No one. This has nothing to do with being a police officer. This has nothing to do with him being a black man and being a Peckerwood or nothing like that. No one, under no fucking circumstances, is to be kneeled out gently like that with a motherfucker looking as flippant as they do with their hands in their pocket. That is human fucking declaration of war. That means that this person under me is nothing. And the fact that they can do it attested to not skin color, culture, and all that shit. It'd be different if it was like, you know what I'm saying, really on some personal shit. Then they could have just put it all on that, you know what I'm saying, all on that one. But the other ones helped them. The department almost backed them up a little bit. It's like, wait a minute, if this was just between them two, make it just between them two. Why the fuck motherfuckers not in the picture? Got to be backing the shit up. Just like the same thing with this fucking Tyree Nichols shit. You know what I'm saying? People focus on them fucking 6-7 dumbass niggas or whatever got on that send-off mission for that whole ass nigga. People ain't paying attention to the like 9 people who was also involved who looked away on homie's life. Why wasn't any of them fucking rushing? You know what I'm saying? Like the EMT.
No.
Them motherfuckers need to eat it, cuz they family fucking feeling, not just them goddamn.
Well, I tell people I can get the laws changed. See, this is the problem is I try to tell black people like this, and I said we're gonna have to. The fact is you're gonna need to not have to worry about your damn life. Exactly. Either continue to be a slave in this case and make it to where your children is this. Like I'm not even gonna lie. I look back on that, my kids are grown. Like I said, I will put, like people look at me today, I will lay my life down today to help a black child have a better chance, especially a young man, at life. And I will make an example. But see, this is the problem is nobody want to do that. Like I said, think about this shit to show you how niggas are. And I'm going to tell you how women, I'm going to look at that. You look at your mama and y'all dumbass little Negroes out there that grow up and think my mama bullshit. Just like, that happened in the little boy got shot in the park right here in Cleveland. Right? Yeah. Now, to go to show you how some shit like this, Kanye West made a comment that they didn't like. This bitch trying to sue him over that shit. But here's a question. You got X amount of millions of dollars, but yet you ain't put a hit out on the motherfuckers that actually killed your kid? I mean, but yet you want to sue this nigga for something he said, but the niggas who killed your kid still walking around.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's backwards as fuck, black people.
No, but you gotta understand that the feds are watching them motherfuckers.
I don't give a damn if the feds are watching. That's the problem.
Well, no, you don't get them, you get their family members.
Right, but no, bro. I don't care.
The whole thing is that it has to be blood connected.
Right, but look, no. The feds is watching. They can watch all they want. You know why? Because this is the problem. Niggas ain't doing that.
Okay, but
plain and simple.
The feds ain't gonna let. That's just like when chicks talk about what's that motherfucker nigga who killed that bitch ass motherfucker who killed Trayvon Martin.
George Zimmerman.
George Zimmerman. You know what I'm saying? You know that motherfucker is under surveillance, and yeah, he deserves a motherfucking Colombian necktie. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? He's under fucking surveillance.
Man, that man is protected.
Of course he's protected. They protect all them motherfuckers. Look, if they have the power to flood areas with 15,000 secret agents in all major cities and smalls and hundreds in other cities, it's nothing for them to put just a couple of people on someone who done made the news who jumped out of pocket with a nigga.
Okay, but this is the problem, dude. And I'm gonna let you know, like I fell off, man. I hit the button with my ear. I said the problem is this: you have to realize that you get. I said this is the problem with black people, and I'm gonna just tell you like this, and this is why I hate to say I can't stand niggas, because you will sit up here and kill me for scuffing your fucking shoes at a damn club, but yet you can't go in and put in the work on somebody who killed your cousin. I mean, that's some backward shit.
Okay.
You will hurt me. You will hurt me more for scuffing your shoes than you will the person who put a bullet in your cousin.
See, this is the question I wanted to ask y'all.
That's backwards as fuck.
Okay, it's backwards, but let's look at an objective perspective to this. And when in proximity measures, all respective groups kill one another at the highest percentages.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone does it. All you just don't hear the motherfuckers talking about.
But bro, I'm gonna just tell you like this.
90% of agents, hold up, 90% of agents killed by agents, 90% of Peckerwoods, 90% of Arabs, all that shit, right? So it's like,
of course.
Okay, so now we have to understand what is it that we are declaring to be the linking unit of us. The blackness, the culture of the blackness, the skin color of the blackness, the trauma of having to endure the bullshit of the system. I mean, like what is it that we're deciding? Because this was my question that I was asking about law enforcement. The whole thing with the Tyree Nichols thing. This shit has me asking the question: what the fuck is black supposed to mean? What does blackness mean to us? What does black skin and defaulted representation mean to us, and what can it mean to the motherfucking system to where it can be used outside of our benefit? Because when that shit
this is the problem, bro. I just give an example. Like when I do the gig work on site, I done had motherfuckers that'll fight me. Think about it. You'll want to sit up here and fight me picking up a damn order at your establishment before these motherfuckers will go. I mean, think about it. No offense. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can be anybody. If I want to get you, I'm going to get you. I mean, no offense. It's so many, maybe because they ain't never thought about it. When you going to tell me that I know that I'm a conniving person and I think a lot of shit.
Yoink.
Man, that man was making a confession. Hey, Dre, we can't hear you, dog.
Yoink.
Yeah, but it's about 3 hours anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yo, respect. Thanks for the sharpening, man. I holler at y'all, man. Long live the bitch with line steppers.
Long live.
Respect, y'all.
All right. Yeah, but Drake, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, he was breaking up. But yeah, I said, if you're gonna tell me, here's the question. You didn't even say you don't want to put in the work. Well, fine. What you do is this: we're gonna create a damn website. And niggas gonna always be following this nigga, no matter where the fuck he at. Hey, this nigga over here, we watching him. He step out of line, we trying to find something to get him in jail for. I mean, plain and simple. There's plenty of shit you can do if you don't want to go that far. Hey, this is why that. Nigga, we gonna take our turns. Hey, I'm taking this shift watching this nigga. You take that shift watch. This nigga gonna have so many motherfuckers watching his ass that what? You know what I mean? He tie his shoes wrong is over.
About old Zimmerman.
Doesn't matter anybody. Oh man, Zimmerman, I ain't gonna.
I beat his ass just for GP. Off GP off rip.
Yeah. Hey,
I don't like bullies.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't like bullies and all like that. But GP off rip. You getting?
Yeah, I don't like bullies either. And it's really satisfying when you stick a foot in a bully's ass, or you're able to shut them down some other kind of way. But listen up, man. I'm getting tired. So go ahead. You got a final statement, like just because it's been 3 hours.
Go and do your thing, man. Go and close it out because I just came in. All right,
well, all right, Dre. Appreciate you coming through once again. So, all right, guys. Look, listen up, guys. There is so many ways. Like, I'm a very creative person. I don't mean to brag or anything like that, but I control this anti-black manosphere any kind of way I want it to. And I might do, man. I might do a couple reaction videos here and there, and and in all fairness, hey, they can do the same thing to me.
Well, this is the fact is, this the thing is, the beautiful thing about us is words don't hurt us.
Yeah.
We've been talked about all our life, but think about it. Any little thing hurts them. All you gotta do is be like, they old, and that hurt their feelings. I mean, what?
Yeah.
I mean, you're like, it's so easy. I'm no offense. Is you guys, this is the beauty of y'all being sheltered so much. Any little thing is an insult to you guys. We can just change the wording up. By the time every other new week come up with a new term. I mean, like literally. By the time we stop calling them that, we call them this. Stop calling them this, we call them that. Stop calling. I mean, like literally, so many things hurt their feelings, and this is the reason why. They know.
They said I attacked the space. God damn it! They said that. They say a lot of shit.
Right.
If you point out the individual that said it, then you can, that's the way you can deal with it on a more like this masculine manhood level. And some of them guys do say names, but for the most part, a lot of these guys over here, they do ignore them because a lot of these people, like a lot of these anti-black manosphere people, they're attention seekers. And I ain't gonna lie, man. If that's the case, then any little attention we do give them, that's gonna probably empower them a little bit. But the thing is about that, my way of counteracting that kind of thing is just completely not giving a fuck. It's like, yeah, dude, I said that shit. What the fuck you gonna do about it? You're on a Wi-Fi connection. There's no harm in come up to me if you show me up, and if you show up at my front door for some reason, then we can handle it then. But shit, it's the thing is, people hate disagreement so much because they think it's actually making them look stupid. When in fact, you can't win them all. You can't win all of them. And for that reason, I say a lot of people need to calm the fuck down. And that might be including myself. I'm not perfect and I am not above criticism. And so is, and definitely this space is not above criticism, but we can keep everything within reason. But when you've been bitching for 2-3 years, somebody got to say something at some point. Hey, what's up, dog? What the hell going on? And if those guys would actually try to at least talk or whatever about what their grievances are, you never know. We might be able to come to middle ground. But all them names and shit, all kinds of sissies, incels, and everything. Shit, motherfucker. There's so many things I can point out about some of these people. But in reality, if you are winning and you are doing well in what you do, it doesn't matter how many people hate you. It doesn't. So that's it, man. That's it. That's it for now.
Okay.
Listen up, guys. I appreciate you guys for coming through. For those of you who participated in the chat, thank you to Sir Ism, Rogish, Donnie, and Judge Dre for the channel. Y'all really do make these shows good for me, better, best. And
this one thing I want to say. One thing real quick here for you. I'm gonna say like this. The beautiful thing about the space is this. Like YouTube may come out and outlaw certain things, and you can't say this about them. But the beautiful thing is this: when you meet them in real life and when you're in public, that's when you can say whatever the hell you want.
Mm-hmm.
See, I tell them, I said, think about it. So Google can't control what you say if somebody gets smart and get an attitude with you and you give them a piece of their mind in public. And I ain't gonna lie, hurting their feelings in public feels a lot better. I ain't gonna lie. That I hate to say, when you say something like that, I hurt your feelings so quick in public, it ain't funny. And then what you add, because this the beauty. Most of the time, most people they talk a big bad game, but people ain't willing to fight. You see how quick I am to fight. You realize how quick people avoid a fight. So instead, all you gotta do is start ranking on them. They step out of line, start ranking on them. Period. All right. You can't do it. You may not say. I'm not telling you what to say. You can say what you want. But you realize that these people got low self-esteem, and the only reason why they worried about some, oh my gosh, all these guys do is get on here and complain about women. I'm like, well, y'all had the TVs and every show to complain on us for this. This is the problem. You used to doing it with immunity, and now people talking about y'all. And I hate to say, y'all so pathetic that you just make it so easy. You guys are pathetic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it just look. I don't like the passive aggressive nonsense. I like to be straight up. I've said so many names, and I don't expect them guys to answer. I don't expect those guys to clap back because. But what I'm saying is the best thing for a couple of them to do is just ignore, because it's like, look, I fancy myself on being a talented editor with very little to work with. I have one editing app, and it's on my cell phone. I don't have all this editing equipment, but you know what? If you want to go there, I can make your little YouTube life a living hell. But until I decide to do that, and it's gonna take a lot for me to actually decide to do that, then here's the best thing and the best advice that I could give people, and it's the one thing that the one message that should be pushed in this space. Focus on making yourself the best version that you can possibly be. And the anti-black manosphere shit. Yeah, you guys do the goddamn same thing, because although there is a difference of opinion there, they're still human beings. I would say that much. But for the most part, fuck you motherfuckers. We gonna still keep doing our thing over here. Y'all keep still do y'all thing over there. And shit, once one of you have the nuts to come tell me some shit that you've been saying about the black manosphere, once that happens, you're more than welcome to jump up on the panel. So anyway, that's it. I am sleepy. I'm just starting to ramble a little bit, and my coherency is fading. So guess what, guys? This show is over with. And do you know who else can throw a knife? That guy at my local carnival. So yeah, special shout out. Thanks for the Cash App, Rogish. And I am out. This is Kev. Long live the habitual line steppers. In Kev, we trust when you don't give up. And I'm definitely not giving up. You will win. Peace out. It's the final countdown.